Yes, people, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Let me apologize for this late start, people. Trust me, having a real rough entry to the studio tonight. And of course, I have promised that we'll be doing a show tonight outside of our regular show. Yes, tonight is Thursday night. So we really want to preview the second round of the Dacosta Cup. And we'll also be looking at some results from the Manning Cup people. It's very exciting time. And of course, can you believe where we are now? We're boiling down to the end of the competition. This is where now the men have been, or the boys have been separated from the men in football talk, people, I can tell you. So, as we are, I just want to say welcome to this another episode of the Saudi Press Show. Hope you'll be able to join me now. It wouldn't be, and I don't think tonight will be a very long show. It all depends on you and how early you are in. So, we just want to big up all my YouTube colleagues who are out there doing special big up to the man called MG. Big up wherever you are, MG. Uh, You know, I want to big up the Piba family people. Big up the Piba family. I want to big up all the Garvey Massive Alliance. And by extension, all the school external sources who support these schools in the sports, not just football, but right across the board. We also want to support the schools as it relates to academic. But with all being said, there's a lot of what's going on. We are coming to serious times as we're looking around. We're just coming out of the international break. Is it completed? I should think so. And we all know how Jamaica did recently. Brazil, most of our fans in Jamaica supported the Brazilian national team. They are not doing so well. As it is said, Argentina right now is miles ahead of Brazil. Of course, Argentina is the defending world champion, so that is expected. People will rather look at some teams who we believe has done well. Teams who we believe would have make it to the second round in the Dacosta Cup. Also from the Manning Cup. It has been very exciting throughout. And as predicted, I just want to say that I had predicted that some big team, at least one big team, ladies and gentlemen, will be going home at this stage, at the second round. Disappointing, yes, but it is what it is. So guess what? We know that football is a spoiled game at times, right? It is a spoiled game. And with that, expect the unexpected. I've seen people making some real predictions, and who knows what will happen? Who really knows what will happen? But as the second round starts tomorrow for the Dacosta Cup, will we see the first casualty as big team going out? I think there are just three games in the Dacosta Cup tomorrow, second round. So let's see where do we go from here, my people. Now, a number of people have been looking on and they have been saying that other teams are playing well, some are not playing well. But guess what? It is the nature. And as one coach would say, his style is his style, and why change it if it is not broken? That's just football. But we appreciate all levels of football. Every single levels of football is appreciated here on the Saudi Crest Show and across. Big up yourself, Mark. Bless up yourself. Thank you very much for joining, my brother. All right. So, Mark, what you stay? You're coming on tonight? Drop the link. Yes, Mark, tonight I hear night. First up, and of course, we send the link right now. Come on, let's get in because big things are happening. I want you to come on again and explain. Identify yourself and the people them who you're actually um, talking to. Yes? Who are you defending? Let's hear it. So, Mark, jump in and come with the co host before we actually get into the show. I tried very best. I tried my best. I wanted to get a few coaches on tonight as it relates to those matches who that will be played tomorrow. To have a pre-match talk. Anyhow, I was on, really I was successful. There are some persons who would have, given me a little expectations, but I do understand. There are some persons very, very busy, very, very busy indeed. And that you can understand. A day before a game, I understand and I know. So that is the nature of it, not a problem. But hopefully, and I will also say tomorrow's game, people, tomorrow's game is or are the games tomorrow will set the pace for Saturday's game. Do you want to believe it? Let's see what happens. So first of all, we want to look at the games that are coming up for tomorrow. And of course, we had made predictions. We could do our last GIF or final predictions for tomorrow. Yes. To see really if there's anything in a few minutes, the boss. Finish up some paper. Right? No problem, man. No problem. Whenever you're ready. All right. Okay. So again, Dalton, are you in yet? Because you have a lot to talk about. You have made your predictions. Um, the tough thing about it, apparently the big game tomorrow, it's Tets, the Tets game. All right. So Irwin versus Tets. That's the first game for tomorrow that we'll be looking at. All right. And now we're just gonna put it up, and then we can go through the rudiments, are of course the predictions as we see it, or how we would have called it, what we want to hear, or what we want to see. Yes, I tell you, what a time we are on now. So, no doubt, this is the fixture and for tomorrow. And as we are looking, we can see this event. All right, very, very big. All right, so this first game, people, this first game is Stets versus Irwin, or Irwin versus Stets. Second round, first leg, and this will be played at 3 o'clock at Irwin High. What do you think? Marvin Campbell, big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up. All right. So again, people, the link is in the chat, and I will double post it if you want to jump in and to say your piece. No problem. You could stay for a while, or you could just jump in and go as well. So the games are there are three games. Um, Irving versus Tex, BB versus Paul Bogle, and Morant Bay versus Glenmuir. As I call this Glenmuir name, I wonder if Glenmuir will be the first casualty. What would have been such a disappointment to see Glenmuir High School getting struck by Morant Bay tomorrow? Remember, people, it's a two-leg game. So tomorrow is the first leg. So even if one team lose tomorrow, that doesn't say that they will lose the tie. All right. I just want you to remember the predictions that were made. I do remember my predictions. I really do. All right. So let's look into Irwin versus Tets. Irwin versus Tets. And the truth of the matter, who is the bigger team? Who is the favorite in this tie? Let me hear it from you. Put your comments in the chat. All right, or in the chat, type your comments, whatever way you want to comment. But who is the favorite? Is that the favorite to win this game tomorrow? Not talking about the tie yet. Let's leave out the tie. Let's take it a step at a time. But who you believe is the favorite? You know, my bet, States are the favorite. Yes, States right now is the favorite. Now, Irwin is hosting States. Irwin has gotten 26 points from their 10 games, 22 points rather, from their 10 games. They have scored 17 goals and conceded 4. So let's take a look at it. They have scored 17 goals and they have conceded 4. 17 goals in 10 games. Who do you really say this is a very attacking team? Would you look at Irwin as a team that you believe is capable of scoring 2 or more goals against it? Up top, Dalton, up top. Dalton, you're blessed up with Dalton, so the link there, you can jump in if you feel like, Dalton, because me, I tell you, if the team not playing tomorrow, trust me, big things out there, all right? Irwin, as I said, they have scored 17 goals from 10 games. So that would have not even been 2 goals per game. So you probably could average that as 1.7 goals per game. Not bad. Not bad at all. But, but conceding 4 in 10 games, to me, that would have been a better standard. So if I'm to sum up this Irwin team, I think Irwin team I could look at them as a more defensive. They are sounder in defense than there is in attack. Just look at that. Scoring 17 from 10 and conceding 4 from 10. Now, when you're not conceding a lot of goals, you're already in a position to get the point from the game, right? And if you're scoring a little and not conceding, you're highly in the position to win. Yes? So, your prediction, your take on Irwin's performance. Again, Irwin played against Cornwall College, who topped the group. They have drawn with Cornwall College twice. Twice. But what is interesting with Irwin, they have not lost a game either. And they are second in the group. So they have drawn 4 and they won 6. I think that's a pretty impressive stats. What do you think? What's your take on that, people? Isn't that an impressive one? But they're up against a state team. They're up against a state team who I believe, people, I strongly believe that this state team is a bit superior to Irwin. But that's on paper. Let's look at how States did. States is also unbeaten. Listen to this. States is unbeaten from their 10 games. They have scored 49 goals and conceded 7. Big difference, isn't it? They are big difference because States have scored almost 3 times the amount of goals Irwin scored. But they are also conceded almost twice the amount of what Irwin conceded. So defensively, people, I can say right now defensively, Irwin is better than States. I really can say. Good night, Sir Stewart. Big up yourself. Big up. Thanks for joining. So again, Stewie, the link is in the chat box. I know you want to say a thing or two. As me say, people, you don't have to come on with the video. You can just come in and say your piece and go as you like. All right. So use the link and come in and let's discuss. So I'm back to the Irwin situation. Irwin conceded 4 goals from their 10 games. States conceded 7 from their 10 games. So let's draw the comparison right here. In defense, Irwin would have seemed to be better or probably stronger than States in defense. What say you? In the offensive third of the game, States is far superior than Irwin. Far. Scoring 49 goals as opposed to Irwin scoring 17. But the truth of the matter, this is second round. The competition is different because it is now first versus second or second versus third. First versus third. That's how the zones sit. That's how these are set. I am sorry, really. I'm really sorry I can't get Mass Rambo up on the show tonight. Yes? I'm really sorry. I should check my WhatsApp. Let me check my message if there's any response. or late response from the Great Rambo. All right. Now, I know thing. All right. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Nothing. All right. So we're on our own right now. No link. No link. Yeah, man. So again, people, please hit the like button if you're just joining. Ensure that you hit the like button and also share the channel. Share with your friends, your family, and your colleagues so we can continue to grow the channel. All right, my urban group is also more competitive than states. Well, ah, are you sure about that, man? When you look at the states group, when you look at the states group, states ended with 24 points, BB Coke and 20. Monroe was one of the third place team, came in with 19 points. Magati and 40. All right. Now, Lakovia and Newell are both on 11 points, and they have given some respectability in that group. So if you want to look now at the Irwin group, look at the Irwin group. The third place in Irwin group is 14 in Sir James and 10 fourth place, as opposed to third place in the States group, 19, fourth and fifth, 11. While in this group here that I'm looking at as it relates to Cornwall and Irwin, their third place is 14, their fifth and fourth places 8 and 10 respectively. So maybe it can be argued which is more competitive. Yes, it can be argued. But I really believe it is competition. I think more competition were in states group than that of Irwin. Stiff competition. But it's not a bad assumption from your mark. But if we should compare, that's how I personally see it. All right. Now, let us look at where we can do our prediction. It is at Irwin. States have done well. Bobby, Cornwall brush aside Monroe 4-1 in the Jackson Shield. Listen, the boss, let us think. And you see, those the cup and shield and preseason, different thing right now, we know, Mr. Mobi. Mobi, I'm telling you, it's different. But I understand what you're saying. I would have given Cornwall an advantage too, but let's see what happens. This, as I said, this is the second round. This is where we have to play safe. You don't believe me? This is where we have to play safe. Tell me, I tell you that. So while Monroe got beaten by Cornwall, yes, that we can understand. But that was then. But good to know. Very valid information that I love that, Mr. Mobi. I love and Mobi, I think that you giving us this information will also help us to compare this one. That's true. Even though, preseason, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of different. All right. Mark is saying States gave a team probably 20, and that cannot happen in Irwin. Well, Mark, is that like it can't happen in Irwin group? Why don't look at it this way that Irwin can score 20 goals and Cornwall can score 20 goals? I'm just saying, because put it this way, Spot Valley only get 4 points. Spot Valley only get 4 points. They win one and draw one. So they're not good. The last eight, they score only 8 goals, conceding 29. Well, should I compare? We can compare the states one. Because Raja Clark actually Raja Clark scores 6 goals. They don't get any points, yes. They can Raja Clark conceded 93 goals. One of them almost conceded a century of goals. That's unbelievable, people. It is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All right. Now, as we are saying that, now, we fully agree and we look at it. Can we make some prediction? It boys time now. It big boys time now. Okay, okay, my boss. The real deal time. And I believe that Dalton, I really thought that we'd had we wouldn't have a lot of competition in the second round, but there are some teams who had pushed themselves in the very last aspect of the game with some of those return legs to find themselves in the second round now. And what we can say about some of these teams, if that was the case where it is in the return leg, they find their groove, winning all those games, playing well, that means they are on a high. Unlike some teams who start on a high, fade a little, and maintain where they are. So they are start high, fade, and then, because of maybe the group or the quality they have, they were able to maintain that. So, ah, Bobby, your prediction is 4-1. Erwin, are you saying that 4-1 Erwin will beat Stets 4-1 or Stets 4 Erwin 1? That's your prediction, Bobby. Mark it because we're coming back tomorrow night to look at it. All right, so nobody want to come live in studio. If you don't, please, people, hit the like button. Please. We still have more likes, more people and likes on on the platform right now, man. It's very important that you give that support. All right. So now, people. So now, let us look carefully. Let us have a prediction. At Herwin and Stitz, we probably could do some feature. What did I say now? Some more comparison. Is it possible? Let me see if I can look at away games for States and to see how well they do. So the game is playing at Irwin, um, Dalton. It is playing at Irwin. I think it will be a tough game for States, but I think that States have enough in the tank to get the better of Irwin right there. All right, box cover. Irwin 2, States 1. So you said the home factor have a lot to do with this game, box. Mark 2-1 Irwin. So everybody going for Irwin. All right. People, I am taking the odds. And I'm going to say that States will win this game 1-0. Oh my God. I like to write it down. Let me set up the page. Let me set up the prediction page. Because come tomorrow night, I don't want some people run and think then make a fast prediction. So Irwin versus Tits. All right. So first we have Mobius States 4-1. No, Irwin 4-1. Then of course we have Dalton say Irwin 2-1. My God. Then Mark 2-1 to Irwin 2. My God. And of course, yours truly Sadi say States are winning one love. All right. Think more prediction coming, people. More prediction coming. So let's move on. Let's move on. People, we have 15 people on the show. We only have 8 likes. Oh my God, man. Give me the 2 little likes, no, man. Give me the 2 little likes. Or maybe, people, if you're unable to give me likes and all those things, if you can't participate in the chat, that means you have not yet subscribed. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also like and share this article channel. I send you a chart of the team that will upset seeded teams. I am getting to that. I'll be getting to that, That's why I want to call you on. That's why I wanted to call you on Dalton. Because I'm even gonna post it. I'm gonna put it up that everybody can see Dalton. Alright? So this is the reason why I want you to join the show. So I'll give you the score line. Alright. Yay! Dalton. You see, because of only 3 games I played, Dalton. And from the 3 games I played, you basically, I would say that you have not given only one of those games. A matter of fact, no. Let me check again. Hold on a second. Um, that, this one, that one. None of the games that we'll be playing tomorrow it is in your upset thing, Dalton. None of them. Dalton, just come on, come explain. Come on, come explain this. Me I go put it up. I'm going you to explain it, alright? But let me go through the other games and then you can explain the chat. Alright, my boss? So see the link there, Dalton, in the chat. Get on and explain the chart, the seeded matchup charts that you send and how you think the scoreline will be. Because Dalton said some seeded team, man. Some big team will get kicked out. I get them team kick out as what they would say in the PIVA group. Sorry, Blacks, you there? Bimbos, pick up yourself, pick up yourself, pick up yourself, my brethren. We are going with long time to see you on the show. And me and Bimbos. Alright, so Bimbos is saying stats 2-1. Bimbos Uncle me alone say stats are win so far. And we're gone 5 a win. And me alone. So no yourself, man. We soon get company. Don't worry. The stats people are so joy, Because when we realize that most of the people here assess stats. There are some people like my brother Dalton who give me a big seeded team business. I say, I want the big team them to lose. And the tell him otherwise, so the reason why I want the team them to lose star is because it's because them are go, them play the interior. That's why you want the big team them to lose. We can't tell you that. But you wait. I hope and pray say him no ball Saturday night, or should I say Wednesday? Because we ball Wednesday. All right, Dalton. All right. Company if you lose. All right, sir. Get that straight. All right. So the next game, we're coming back. Next game now, people, is next game we have BB Coke versus Paul Bogle. Versus Paul Bogle. All right. Give you that prediction now. So right now, my prediction, I go first another prediction too. My prediction. My prediction is saying BB Coke people. BB Coke gonna win this game 2-1. That is my prediction for the BB Coke 2-1. But before we go into that, let me now check the BB Coke and Paul Bogle stats. So BB Coke, 20 points from 10 games. They have scored 19 goals, 30 less than Stetson, and they conceded 6. So they still conceded 6 less than Stetson. It was a big team. So BB Coke again, 20 points, 19 goals, 6 against. From 10 points and letting up 6 goals, 10 games rather, it's a little concern for me. It's a little concern. But, and I can understand, big concern for Stats. That means 70% of the game that they played in, they concede. High ratio of conceding. But guess what? It's not so much of a big problem when you're conceding and winning big. I don't think it's a big problem. Don't think it's a big problem. But let's look at now Paul Bogle stats to see if those stats has any impact or can share give any impact on the the different predictions. Yes. So Paul Bogle, 15 points from 6 games. Ah, yes. 1-5, last one. And then drawing, they scored 32 goals and two against. So 2 from 6, the ratio may look similar, but 2 from 6, you only can see 2 goals. So it's only 2 games they score by big thing at. Somebody is saying that Shane, give me a score, Bimbos. Don't just tell me I win, you have to give me a score. So Moby is saying that BB Coke 3-2. And playing at BB Coke, no man, it is playing at States. States it a play. Oh boy, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, everything in our what's all the Chris. All right, Mark is saying 1-0 Bogle. Bogle go ahead win 1-0. That's Mark. All right, listen. People me know me I come back tomorrow, come laugh. All right, so Dalton can come up with the score. Bimbos, yeah, BB Cook to win. What's the score? Prediction we are talking about. Give it that fast. All right, people, as you come, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. 10 like button from 17. That not sound good. And we gone over 40 people on the line. See? Over 43 people so far watch the thing, version. And we only have 9 likes. Come on. Come, this not good at all. Sorry, Chris. Come like, sorry, Chris. I show in V in the night time. It's true now I get a like. I appreciate the people, man. Trust me. Big up on yourself. But guess what? Thumbs up. Hit the like button. Dalton, I think I had Coke to win on the chart. Don't remember. On the chart, let me check your chart, Dalton. On the chart, Coke, uh, Coke, fine. Yes, you have them to win. You have them to win. You have them to win. You're right. But you don't give me a score as a prediction. That's my read plan. Don't get caught now. All right. So the next game, people. Marant Bay versus Glen. My God. I'm nervous about that game. I'll tell you no why. So Marant Bay versus Glen. This is a game I'm nervous about. But no, I ask why I'm nervous. So, Dalton have Coke to win. All right. 2-1. All right, Dalton. They are still same score line for me. You copy me. I'm in a piece I have at I want to. You know you have them for but today have no score line. That's easy. All right, people. Marante versus Glenmere. And this match will be played at York Oval. York Oval. Now, what I say about this, my God, Glenmere to win 4 love. Hey, Mobile, box cover. You know, not giving them a score. I want to laugh after that. I think this match, people, will end 1-1. I think the Glenmere match will end 1-1. I think this game gonna be Glenmere a scared. All right, man. 3 love. Mr. Stewart, you're not giving no score. Where you going with? No prediction? So 3-0 to Mark. I think this will be the scare of the second round, the first scare. So I have this game one Mobile, not Mobile, but Marant Bay to score one, Glenmuir to score one. And I think I can go further to say that Glenmuir will have to outscore them because Marant Bay gonna score first. Glenmuir 3-1 Dalton. Marant Bay gonna score first for Glenmuir. That me sure. That's how me I see my vision. That is the first scare for a big team. But I'm not sure if Marant Bay will be able to hold on to that one piece or 1 point. I think they will be battered more so in the second round, second leg. But let me leave it for that. So Errol, I said Glenmore 2, Marant Bay 1. So if Marant Bay score now, remember me tell us that Marant Bay are gonna score first, Just remember that. Sorry, President. I say that match I'm gonna love to be there, man. Trust me. I love to be there, but guess what? That's what I think, sir. Yeah, the effort. People, we have any TV match tomorrow. All right, not sure of any TV. That sound like the match play already. Mark, you mean the Glenmore Marant play again? Why? Hold on. Listen, me hear that run. Well, if it a run, it soon come back. But no, man, honestly, you remember no year me say a big team are gonna get knocked in the second round? Believe me not think Glenmore will get knocked in the second year, but them are gonna feel the first care. Them all get the first care, people. First care in this competition in the second round. Now the first leg, I think that match gonna don't hear of any yet. Anyone? When I hear of Dalton, any scare or match play already? All right. So people, those are the three matches, and I got some scores. Let me go back and I'm gonna look back at. I'm gonna say what the predictions are. All right. So the first game versus Irwin, people. Let's look back and remember for those who don't give any predictions, just remember them. So tomorrow when we come back, people can blaze or who can hide. All right. So your grandfather is that someone serious enough? All right. So Irwin versus Stits. Mobile say Irwin gonna win 4-1. Oh, TV game. Oh, me not think me not hear no TV game. Say me not see no TV game na second round people. Hold on. Look, wanna just look. Let me see. All right, so the second round people, none in the first leg, None in the first leg. Hold on. All right. And in the second leg, still there's no TV game. I can't believe, people, I really can't believe that Sportsmax has a right to this schoolboy competition. And the second round of the competition, people, the second round of the Dacosta Cup, so far, which starts tomorrow, there's not one of these games will be TV game. Not the first leg or the second leg. So when people must see game them from Sportsmax. That's what I want to ask. Remember now, I really, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But I really believe that, we need more coverage. There's a lot more coverage need in schoolboy competition. Really lot more coverage needed. The Sportsmax, This thing alone now go work, honestly speaking. And to the powers that be, let me call out Issa right now. Issa, and people will not feel away when me call out Issa, you know. Issa, I have a very good relationship with Issa. And I think Issa have one with me too. But no, something is that. Mark, you ready for the show? All right, my boss. So respect, Mark. Good night. Welcome to the Statistical show here, live in studio.
Ye-
Mark,
Yes,
how are
brother.
you?
Good enough.
For the records, just tell the people them which team you support.
What's a big side, man? Faction and Verba.
Yeah, but how them people, you know, man. You know how much people know about fact and non-verbal, brother? Let me call out the name, man.
Dintil side, man.
Ay, Mark, you know,
The big, the
yo,
big side, the big side.
the big side. All right.
There.
So, before we get into your big side, we're going to go back through these predictions. So, Irwin states, Mobius says Irwin 4-1, Dalton 2-1 to Irwin. Um, Mark, you
Yes,
said
the
2-1.
2-1. Yeah, man, me say 2-1 too.
Yeah. Me say, States are going to win 1 love. And Bimbo say, States are going to win 2-1. No, see, Errol come up with film States thing. So, Errol says, States are going to win 2-1. Good. So,
Good.
3, I will say, States win, while 3 say, Irwin are going.
When you say 3 lose then.
Boy, it sounds like a game player already, Mark.
No, man. It don't play. You see,
Yes.
I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be a Irving, one going and States. A far they were trouble.
Yeah,
I
man.
think
But
you have a better chance winning that St. Elizabeth, but no man to go. I don't think so.
oh, okay. So hold on. Jason, it is saying TV game Saturday at Jacksaw double header. Okay.
Yeah, double that Saturday.
Oh, so that Cedric Titus okay versus Taki and Ochi versus Happy Grove.
Yeah, they
Uh,
much near me. Me got they much because they near me.
so Bridget, you know, got till match.
No, didn't tell me not sit for I'm in to play. The next week Tuesday.
Eh?
Me not in the fixtures for them. I win.
You think till? On Saturday,
Mm.
man?
I'm in the seat.
Oh, what do you mean you don't see it? You don't understand. You really don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man, think till I go Horace Clark, think till I go Anata go play Horace Clark. Saturday.
Oh, me look on this me up and me sit for the schoolboy
Funny what?
football app. Me for schoolboy football something never see it.
Big man, look
Because I
on this.
thought
Big man.
me sit for your screen now, but me look on the app and me never see it for the app.
You see how important Sadi Christian will be, brother.
But no man. Even
Sadi
even
Christian,
since even since night me look for them, I never see it for it since night.
yeah, man. So me I tell you,
So
so
I
Sadi
was
Christian,
wondering if a Monday the more player choose. Me never know that.
no, man. All of the games starts tomorrow. 3 games playing tomorrow, right? And then Saturday you have the next 13 games.
I'm not a B.
So they're going to another day. But
A
that's
bit
not far
far
from
in there.
that far
Not
from
really. Yeah man, I really sees no.
you? Man, you know me no feel say I want die fan.
No, you're far from it, man.
Okay.
And rainy season no.
All right. So you're not going to chat to that one. But
And
yeah,
rain fall in place almost every day.
so you're going to the return leg on Wednesday.
Yes, man.
Ah, I want me see you now, man. Make sure you come short me.
Me I go short in one. How about
so, so man, what I'm saying is that it's because of the Mobile impact when you give Irwin this win, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. If I were a reverse if it was in St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
But the Mobile issue now make me feel like Irwin. And I mean, I
Advantage.
think states have no whole heap of competition in their group. Yes, they might have probably 3 side, but there's a side more foolishness.
Oh,
They score 40 at goal and 20 score against one side alone. So technically, if you have a 20 at goal and score, they
I
score
understand.
40
I
at goal and 20 goals score in one match.
eh?
That no impressive. That 20 goals score in one match and they score 40 at goal. That
Yeah,
no.
but if you look at it in a region, other teams play the same weak team and not score them what?
Yeah, but they still score enough.
How much?
Only man. In a Irving group.
Mm-hmm.
I, me think I'm not sure but I think when I look on yesterday, I think at 29 he said they can see the most goal. If me not lie. I think at 29.
Then concede.
No man, the team where can see the most goal. I think at 29 goal in concede.
Yeah, that's
In a
true.
Irving. In a Irving.
That is
That's
part
a 2 point that's a 2.9 goal per match. No weak team really did it so.
but then can win. They will win one
But
match.
that's about the show you. 2.9 goal per match. That tells
Oh.
you and really not they're not too far from it. Because
So
they play 10 matches.
isn't that the same no weak team or the team in the, like the Carnival?
They're not that far apart.
But what I'm saying, if Carnival College and Irwin is the top two teams, and they must be
Yes.
far apart from 4 to 6 because the number of points that they've got and the
Yes,
games that they've lost.
yeah, but May can play 10 times, me lose 10 times. And give me 10-1 lead.
Then a big win, imagine 10
Yes,
last.
but that means
So I'm not looking at the score lines all the time, But the
but
fact that
something
they
score like
lose 10 times, me better you
yes, but me know but we're not that far apart.
in terms of goals.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yes, you have a point. The way you explain to me, I will buy into that to some extent. But I still believe, Mark, if you have to score, because trust me, right through the schoolboy competition, none of the teams who score big against the weak team in the first leg, go on to score as many goals in the second leg. Could it be said that in that light, when States replay that team, they play the fringe players because they're weak team?
But
I'm,
maybe I'm not sure if I last match that mean.
no, I don't think it was the last. But I look at the team, like look at Denby, who they was the first team to score so many goals in one match, 80, right? Against Poros. And I think the second match, I don't think they scored double figures against it. And then we don't even make it to the second round. So sometimes the amount of goals, yes, it played a role and it gives you an advantage that you're scoring goals. They are creating the chances, which is important. There are some schools playing against these very low teams and not create as much chance. I don't know why. But let's take that to another level too. And yes, and if you look into it, I will tell you the truth. Yes, Irwin, that zone A, I think is a bit more competitive. It's a bit more competitive than the states group and the
No,
merit
because
and the merit of how the teams concede in that group. They don't concede a lot.
Irving drew 4 matches, which means they have competition.
Bridget, Bridget. Yes, you can say that. But you can say they worthless to do some of their match against like Malda.
But well, but Cardinal beat them so what no, they were just Cardinal is gonna beat them.
Oh, you mean? No, all right. Why Carnival only could have draw with them? Twice. Because they're Carnival basically on the same level then. Our Carnival more prolific in front of goal. The fact that Carnival only draw 2 matches which are drawn
Maybe
against Irwin as
maybe
opposed to
maybe that's
Irwin.
the case.
Okay. You watch any of those match, Mark?
If Erin match,
Oh, Mark, they say that you're getting a feedback from you. I wonder why. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can, maybe I can turn my mic down. Or my, hold on. So they're getting a feedback from you.
oh,
All right, go ahead then, man. Let me hear if I hear anything.
still getting feedback.
Well, they will tell me in the chat. I'm not hearing it, but they will tell me. All right, so Sir Stewart, let me know if the feedback is still there. All right. Maybe I should use that earphone too.
If they're getting feedback, I have no control over it. Then.
Maybe it is from my end, just maybe. Let me know, people, if you're still getting the. He said yes. All right, hold on a minute, man. People, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me try and. All right, Mark. Go ahead. Let me see me hear you. Mark.
Oh, you want? Hello,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. All right. Let me see if this make any difference now. Sir Stewart, let me hear what you say. Is the feedback still on when you speak, or that's okay?
Is you still hearing it?
So well, let's hear for the response. Let's continue. So BB Court versus Paul Bogan boss. Good luck. The results. BB Coke 2-1. I say. Maybe say 3-1 BB 3-2 BB Coke. Mark, you're saying that Paul Bogan will win.
Yes,
That
remember
game.
they are playing at home, no so.
Right. Oh, him say it okay. So no more feedback. So now I understand
Oh,
why the feedback is there.
oh,
It's because I was using the computer speaker to listen. All right. So it was
yeah.
feeding going back to the mic. Thank you very much, Mr. Stewart. All right. Yes. So you're saying because Paul Bogle
Playing at home.
playing at home. Oh, all right. No man, it's BB Cook playing at home. You know? Well,
They
they are
both play at
playing at
home.
Stits. Yes, they are playing at Stits,
That's still
which
one nil.
is
That's still one nil.
which, which is their home game.
Still one nil.
All right, all right, my brother. No problem, no problem. And this is what I'm saying now. I'll go to the third game, which is Marant Bay Glenmuir. And the Marant Bay Glenmuir, we predicted that maybe say 4-0 to Glenmuir. Sadi say 1-1. Mark, you say 3-0 to Glenmuir. Dalton 3-1 to Glenmuir. And Stewie say 2-1 to Glenmuir. So I was the only one predicting a draw. Everybody else said Glenmuir will win. Now, remember I said that I suspect one a big team to vote. I think tomorrow will be the first scare for a big team. So that's why I say a draw. And I predicted Glenmuir to score first.
So
Not Glenmuir.
Martin Day.
Mhm.
So where you come they side good? Then a winning group. Me sure it's in a winning group.
I want to share something with you.
Yeah.
I want to share something with you. With the listeners. All right? Sorry. Glenmuir. I'm going to look at the Glenmuir. All right? So Glenmuir have what is the other one? Where is this? Hold up. Where did I send this? All right. Let me take Glenmuir. I'm looking at Glenmuir thing, but I find
Table.
Paul Bogle first. Find Paul Bogle first. Paul Bogle came second in their group. All right.
Morant be yellow.
Marat B, right. Marat B
Mm-hmm.
came second in their group behind Paul Bogle. They played 6 games and they amounted 12 points. They lost 2 years. They scored 22 goals. They conceded 8. I think they conceded more than the games they played. All right, which is a little red flag if you ask. No, I believe Port Amarant Bay at home gonna put up a big fight against Glen. They have nothing to lose. All right, I don't think they have anything to lose. How many goals
And
Mr.
then
Them
first match.
conceded?
And then
8.
first match, man. You have something to lose, man.
Oh,
Paul Morant be.
listen, Marat Bay are underdog in this game. So them just a come out and play football. That's just how I see it. All right. Um, if you look into it, they'll be underdog to them for the match. Glenmuir, in some parts of the country, in a lot of people's view, are one of the team challenging to win the Dacosta Cup. Now, listen to the advantage that Glenmuir have. I don't think there's any other field in the schoolboy competition better than Glenmuir High School field. Glenmuir, they are playing on a true field, to be honest with you. From my observation, very good field. Whenever Glenmuir go out and play people, they don't have the same impact traveling like what they play at home. My belief, the field is one factor. When you train on a field that is true to it bounce, smooth, nice, comfortable, and then you go on a field that has some irregular bounce, it's also tough. It will affect the players. So I think that's another factor. Traveling is a factor. Traveling is a factor. Glenmuir lost a game to the Old Harbour. And I think that game they lost, I think it was an away game, if my memory serves me right. But the truth is, Glenmuir has not played well away from home. Glenmuir has not played well away from home.
But if there's a golf in the quality of football that both teams play, that you counter a team if bad game anyhow.
Yes, you have a point. You have a point. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't put up your showing, and many times we see underdog beat up the big team them, because they never turn up the way they are to. Yes, they never turn up. So Errol Stewart is also saying 1-1, Which game? No, 1-1 for who? Oh, BB Coke match. All right. But the truth, what I'm saying, Mark and viewers, if you do some checks, you realize that Glenmuir really don't. It's not like they don't win out on the road, but they don't play as good as how they play at home. And I don't think they have that confidence in that, mainly because of the pitch. So I am saying it will be a fight. I think Glenmuir have to come from behind to get a point. I don't know if what makes sense to you, man.
No saying anything.
Does make sense? Well, that is the first cue tomorrow. Let's say Chuck
Yeah,
Glenmuir with two love comfortable. All right. You put on that from Chuck.
Ask
Then
boss
boy.
for anything.
Which one I boss?
Unseen.
Unseen a company show.
Huh?
Unseen a come. Good night. Glen me last at home 2-1. Oh, it's at home they won 2-1 to Olava. Okay. All right. How team
Yes, boss.
from the East winning in the first leg, if any of the legs? Hey, hey, Sean, Glenmuir are going to win 2 leg. All right. No, listen, I think Glenmuir will win the tie. I think Glenmuir will win the tie, but the first leg will draw 1-1. My predictions are going good so far, Mark. My predictions are going good so far, so don't be surprised. I give up not a prediction, but somebody showed me the other day to say he remember I said this. I said to a particular set of people, say, you need to watch a game. It was a game that I was streaming, and I sent the link to some people and I said, watch this game because strongly believe one of these two teams you will meet in the second round. And trust me,
Which team
that's
was
how
that?
it that's how it turned up. Eh?
Which team was that?
Which team I said they would meet?
We'll go to the second one.
All right. I was streaming the Dingtil Magra game, the second leg, the return leg at Magra,
Uh-huh.
and I said to some Edwin fans, you need to watch this match because I strongly believe that you will meet one of these teams in the second leg. And it's a member who reminded me that I said it. So, and right down to the wire is on the very last day, Edwin Jar Magra, or Magra joined in the second round, the 10 minute, that came about based on the last day results. So me have enough for some surprise package, man. Trust me. Me have a match for some. All Clarendon team go win them match. That would be good. That would ensure say my team win. But before I go into the Saturday games again, I want to play something that Dalton put on. Dalton created a sort of seed. Right, Chuck, you can't wait till we reach this up. When I reach it, not in game it too. but me understand. Dalton had showed the big teams that will last at the second round. So because of that, people, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. What Dalton said. I go up. Oh, this is man. Wow. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get this big button. Big up. All right. So different one coming up. Dalton send me a thing and I'm gonna show it to you and let's look at it seriously. Dalton, you better come in, come explain right now. The battle of the light blues. Yeah man, Edwin versus
My God.
Dalton. Seriously. Chuck say Edwin are going to run. Dalton, come out and say your dreams. Hey. All right, it's gonna be a bit small, people, but I hope it will work. Can you see it properly? So Dalton sent out these matchups, and where you see those red balls or red circles, these are the teams Dalton said will win their legs. All right. So the first game, and this will be a casualty. Manchester High versus Monroe. Dalton is saying that Monroe will beat Manchester High. Say, Sean, you're going to see if you do not now win. Hey, Sean, are you an Edinalin fan? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Are you a Clarendon College fan? Or a Glen? No, you're Clarendon in general. But let me see where it is. So, Monroe to beat. Mark, you have to come with your mic and you know. Okay. Yes, man.
Was an error. It was an error.
Yeah, man. So Dalton is saying that Monroe will beat Manchester. And that will be his first casualty for a big team to go down in the second. Ah, all right, Sean. All right. You are Cubans. Big up yourself, Mr. Cuban. Big up for yourself. Come you attend second. Oh, come you attend Saturday. Manning's beating Manchester. Okay, I have what is he's drinking. No, I
So
know
Man, we're gonna beat
Monroe. A Monroe him saying no. Not Manning.
Man, we're gonna beat Manchester.
He said Monroe gonna beat Manchester.
William never gonna beat Central.
William Neville say I gonna beat Central. BB Coke gonna beat Paul Vogel. I think in this case, BB Coke to me would have been the team to me. He said Vera gonna beat Form and Magra gonna beat everybody. So then, what say you people? Eh? What is
I
it?
feel
Yeah, man. He said,
me know,
man,
me know.
Mark, what do you
Mother
think about that?
mother doubt the first two. Mother doubt
You don't man will beat in Manchester.
yes, William they beat in Central, but rest of them is possible. Very possible too.
So, all right, me and BB Coke to beat Paul Vogel already. So, I don't have a problem with that. Veer to beat From. I think that is also possible. I have Veer to beat From. But it's a very, I think based on form and how these teams play, I think that's an even contested game. Both teams to me is a bit even. William not ready, if I am honest. Ah, but yesterday not ready.
They play some good games, you know.
William Nib,
Mm-hmm.
I have seen nothing about two. I seen one game for them on TV. They never look bad.
The game, the game last game they play.
They won the 5-1 against Brownstone.
They were down 1-0. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They must see 13 minutes.
Did you watch that game live?
Yeah, yes. They were down 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Same play some good ball sometimes.
And you know what surprised me? If Brownstone won that game, they got a
Yeah,
chance to
yeah,
go through.
yeah. Cause they went there hype. No, even they order the hype. So they say yes, we are go through.
Brownstone because
Yeah,
they have the advantage. The advantage.
yeah. And if somebody went fool, I'm gonna bet me, but I bet you and lose. Cause I never expect them to lose.
All right, Dalton. You still know how come on, come explain what I go on, Bridget. What happened? And your chart, you know. And you put up a chart and you ask me.
An
Remember you
impossible chart, but
no man, it's a very
yeah,
interesting
man. They
one.
really
So
the
what you
Fox
think
is
about the
central.
Magra Edwin matchup?
Eh?
What you think about the Magra Edwin matchup?
Wouldn't bet that way. This if Fox Margaret is playing at adrenaline. That now make kind of more challenging, but if it had been the other way
No,
around.
no, you see, no, it is Magra hosting Edwin, you know.
Oh, it was three tables, so this table was just right that way.
No, what them say, the teams that
Home
are at
team
the
first.
left, no, they are the traveling team because they are seeded. They are
Oh.
traveling first.
First legs are traveling.
Yes.
Oh.
Watcha, you don't talk about tomorrow I chat. You go on, man. Run here, run now. Good night, coach. J bad rule. Yeah, I say Mr.
No,
Rule.
man, he passed the Glen, man. He passed the Glen.
Are you? Pick up yourself. Eh?
He passed the Glen.
He say you attend the match I play first. Which is true. People, I said, listen to me good enough. I don't want to misquote me. And this Dalton I will like it. I said if the match is played in and around the Linstead area, that is prayer before I even know so the match I will play at you attend. I said that Magra have the advantage. I was predicting Magra to win 1-0. Once the match play in and around Linstead, I think Magra will win 1-0. That that time what Edwin did.
I mean,
No, 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 no.
well, if they seeing that the match will be played in Yuatan, won't laugh, but I didn't prediction. Very,
It's
very
not a
possible.
bad prediction. The 2-1 prediction to
Yeah,
Magra is
man,
not
very
a bad.
possible.
I'm telling you. And I'm saying, I'm giving my prediction. Why? Based on how I see both teams play. All right. I'm gonna give out some secrets now, and maybe each coach may like it or maybe dislike it. Magra team, they are not clinical in front of goal. All right, they are not clinical in front of goal. Um, right? Are you hear me say that? Right, Dalton? Good. All right. Well, let me check. Pete is asking where Veer playing their first leg. So Veer will be hosting. I will
From,
Veer host again. Fro.
from.
Yes, Veer hosting Fro, and
If
I
they use
think.
Glen Field,
Eh?
if they use Glen Field, then
Yeah,
you Field to them
I
now.
think it will be played at Glenmuir.
Then you Field to them.
All right. Good field. Very good field, man. A good match. The teams are supposed to enjoy themselves. Coach, what race will Happy Grove Saturday? What race at Happy Grove? Um, where is that now? Happy Grove, Orchards, Happy Grove.
Suppose a Jackson match that.
That's one of the Jacksal match. Yes, that's one of the TV game. I think that's the 3 o'clock game. All right.
Come and think about it, you know. Come and think about it, Dalton may be so right. Because see that Central are going to nil. I come at Jackson.
Hmm?
Central come at Jackson can play William nil.
Central or come back down there to play William Nip.
Yeah, don't you match I go play.
But you mean when?
And I
For
know when I Jackson
Saturday?
game that.
For Saturday? No, you know. Hold on. Errol is coming on. I soon tell you. All right, Errol, just connect your microphone and I'll leave it to let you in. Let me go back to it and tell you. Hold on a second. All right, so William Nib, who is that? It will be played at Irwin, you know.
Oh, then carry a man to go be.
Mm. Irwin.
But last year they play all of the second round match at Jackson.
Oh,
William nil.
oh. I guess depending on where the teams were coming from and when they have the game.
They had
All
Paul
right.
Bogle, they had Paul Bogle, they had Dintil and they have Cornwall last year.
Mhm.
And all of the matches were played at Jackson. All of the matches.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Stewart, you need to know. You need to turn your microphone on so I can let you in. All right. So just get your microphone on. Let me see if I can hear you. No. Get your microphone. All right. So the last one now we want to look at people from Dalton prediction. As we were saying, the Magra Edwin. And remember, I said it before that once it is in the list here, I predicted Magra to win 1 year. But overall, I believe Edwin should take the tie. But no surprise to me, people, if Magra take this time. So based on what Dalton is saying, Edwin will be one of the big teams going on. No,
The only
somebody.
one out question is the Monroe one. Monroe Manchester Eye.
Oh, the man from Manchester. I think that's. I can't. I wouldn't predict Monroe to beat Manchester. Honestly speaking, not saying it can't happen. Not saying it can't happen, but
You mean that's the only one out question. The Monroe Manchester Eye one will be questionable.
okay. All right. Good day. You hear that, Dalton? All right, people. So let me see if I can. Okay. So Mr. Stewart is now ready to come in. Sir Stewart. Good night. Good night, Errol. What's up?
Good night, good night, good night, guys. Good night, everyone.
Good
Yes,
night.
brother.
Yeah,
Welcome. Welcome.
yeah, I'm listening. Enjoying the discussion surrounding it. I really,
Yes.
yeah, it's good. The content, it's refreshing. It's good. Keep up the good work, Saudi.
Thank you very much, man.
Um, the one of the thing I was I listened, and as it regards to the issue on a particular group, a team coming first or the team coming second, playing, as to which team is better in a better position. Just be reminded that competitiveness don't does not necessarily reflect a standard. Um, it is a standard, yes, but it's not. Two teams can be competitive, or a group can be competitive. And the other group, you have, it's just like in the case of Stets and Irving, that one comes to the fore, where Steph can easily top or beat their teams by large, double digit margins and all of those. And whereas Irving probably is just marginal, their victories or the competition in that group is competitive. Sometimes it does not reflect that, okay, because Stets scored 49 goals, they are better than Irving. And on the other way, competitiveness don't necessarily mean that a team or teams are better. It don't necessarily mean so. It's just merely mean that in that particular groups, the teams are closely even, are evenly matched. That's all what it means.
Yes, that is true as well, Sir Stewart.
Because you will find a team, and it happened, I think, last year too, where a team can score a lot of goals and they were way ahead by dominating their group. And when they went to the second round, they realized they were just marginally winning and even losing some of their games. It just means that the competition there was not good. They were much better than their competitors in that group. So sometimes a team might not score a lot of goals, and they are better. They are better than the team that has scored a lot of goals. And I listened to you the other day when you spoke on the third place. Is it that the third place are for those groups that has more teams playing more matches?
The 8 teams.
Yes.
Yes,
So the eight
that's what
teams
they are
group,
selecting.
they have third places, where the 16 groups have only one and two.
Yes,
Yes, I agree with you totally that they should not be based on that. So coming out of that, they should not use the third place alone. They should compete against, they should use the stats against all groups to determine a third place. So not
that's
because the 8 teams are in it, because they're at an advantage because they have more games to play. So a teams might only play 10 games, and so they cannot score the amount of points that sometimes they don't score because they're at an unfair disadvantage for some teams. So I think what should be done is those teams that are third place, be they should compete, they should use the stats for all groups, and come out of that when you arrive at the stats for all of those third place, whether they are 8 teams group or 6 teams, then you use those to determine the third places, but not only because they have 8 teams in their group.
you see, that's my point, Sir Stewart. That's really my point. And you know, if I get a chance, if they will listen, I will definitely, continue to put that across.
Yeah.
And I want people to understand because I benefited as a coach previously, going through as a best third place team, because the best third place team was already been selected or should select from three groups, similar to what's happening now. And I was in one of those groups that it will come from. So I'm not always saying this. Best third place should be best third place, not best third place from a group, but
From a
best
group. I totally
from
agree.
competition. That's how I look at it.
May I stay on the chat just to interact, just to be a
Yeah,
part
man,
of
yeah,
it
man.
instead of
Don't
um
leave, man. Or stay
okay.
right there. Stay right there. All right, people. Let me take some things from the chat because some people come in late, and we have to charge some of these people for these late entries, especially when they have some vital, you know, information to release. All right, people. So of course, I want to pick up from where um Chuck saying From don't have a good record traveling to Clarendon, especially at Glenmuir grounds. Central playing at Irwin, yes. Bad rule. Get on your easy boy. Ochi will win Happy Grove Saturday. All right, good choice, no problem. Um, this Saturday coming from Pete, yes, I think I was going through with that one. Big up Sadi, Ronaldo, come again to the show. Real carnival people, man. Big up Sadi. Tomorrow, real football start. The little teams gone home. Happy Grove order depending on one player that won't against Watchers. I will but team depend on one player, my boss, and the
Bournemouth,
word.
they have 100% record,
Who?
Happy go.
Is it Happy Grove?
I think so. I think they're one of the teams that have 100% record.
No man. They are second in their group, so I'll check it.
Oh, you're supposed to have a go, man. I have to go.
No man, Happy Grove have 100% record for you. Alright, let me double check it. Since you mentioned it. Happy Grove, Happy Grove, Happy Grove, Happy Grove. Yes, you're right. You're right. And they scored 23 goals and 6 against.
So that must count for something.
Yeah man. And a 6 game them play.
6 goal against still is a concern.
It's a concern, but you see, one of the things is if you're scoring goals and winning, I mean, sometimes, as what Mark said earlier, the competitive nature of the teams that you play against in your own rights, you'll expect goals to score too, that level of competition. But guess what? There are 4 teams in that zone. All
Four
right?
teams.
4 teams in that zone.
Oh,
So,
well, they
they
play
are
Brazilian style football where you outscore Brazil only outscore your opponent,
outscore people. All right, good. Good. So that is one of the things, sir. And yes, stay on the line. Do not leave. Let me finish up that, sir. Um, up random, sir. Sadi, all right. Big up yourself. Tell you guys from now. This is what Choka say now. Tell you guys from now. Don't be surprised if Irwin comes out in top in both legs. Listen, you hear the man say,
Mm.
Irwin. Don't be surprised if Irwin beats Tets in both legs.
You see,
Well, I would be surprised. I would be surprised.
see the point I'm making.
All
Yeah, not
right.
because State scored a lot of goals and so on. Maybe that their group was not competitive. They are outnumbered, far much better than their opponents. Why they don't
Yeah,
necessarily reflect standard.
that's what I said, because States beat some sides 20 mil. That means that doesn't mean nothing.
No, no,
Sometimes,
no, no.
sometimes,
They
sometimes.
not they
And
not
I
play
was
against
not.
anybody to give them 20.
But it's a one-off one, as you mentioned, Mark. And I'm just looking at how consistent they were through. They were going through, a matter of fact, the only points they dropped, similar to Irwin and Cornwall. Well, Cornwall really is drawn against BB Coke. That's the only 2 points they dropped is 2 drawn match. Again, I'm not looking so much at the zone itself. But really and truly, we have to take into consideration people, how they handle themselves. Because I keep saying this, and I strongly and I will stand by it. A lot of teams, good teams, played against weak teams as well, and are able to break them down, are unable to score goals of that magnitude on them. So I'm not just saying because Tets is scoring 20 on that team. Of course, we know that Forest class team no good, no at all. No disrespect to them. But based on in football terms. So they say that if you're a good team, when you get the weak teams, what you should do with them?
Sometimes, sometimes when you play a weak team, it can be a problem because the teamwork goes through the window because everybody want to score. So the whole
Ah,
game plan changes.
Complacency sets in
good.
sometimes.
Yes,
So you
everybody wants to
understand what I'm
score.
saying. So it in this light you can say there was still discipline in that same team. Maybe they were
Yes,
indisciplined too, because maybe if they were
Mm.
disciplined, they probably score 40.
Yes, you know that when a team score a lot of goals, sometimes the chances that they
Yes.
get sometimes is far, more chances they should
Yes,
have
that's
scored.
true.
When they score 20, maybe the person who watched that game says they should have scored 30,
That is so true. That is so true.
you know.
That is really true. So it's really a you're saying Pete is saying no, you're going to separate the men from the boys. After these two rounds, I'm telling you people. You see, after the second round, the reach quarterfinal, I tell you, you're going to have some real massive games. The two groups in the quarterfinal will be big. One of the things that I am foreseeing going past the second round, people. Again, you're gonna have three Clarendon teams in one group.
That will happen again. Or
It,
you're
it, it,
you're you're you're
they're
um,
predicted, man.
predicting that that is the case, will
They're
be the
predicted,
case like last year.
like last year. And I still believe how many Clarendon teams we have in the row. Who can tell me? How many Clarendon teams in the row?
About six.
All right, so let's go. We
yes.
have Clarendon
Edwin,
College.
Glenmore, Central,
Yeah,
Garvey,
that should be
Clarendon
Gavi,
College.
Veer.
Yeah, yeah. Probably one
So
seven.
six. Go
Or
again.
seven, one of them.
Clarendon College, Edunale, Garvey, Veer, Central, Glenmure. Six, right? Which is expected. No, you can imagine these six teams win their legs. It is six from eight. No, it wouldn't be six from eight. No, not so. It would be six from what? Six from
Or
13.
16. 6 for 16.
Six from 16. Yes.
Yeah.
Six from 16. And remember the quarterfinal. Right? So it's highly possible that you'll have that in it based on how prediction.
What
But
happened last year? What happened last year? You recall what happened last year
all right, all
at this
the
stage of it, at this stage
oh,
of the competition?
right now it is set already, Sir Stewart.
Okay.
So it is set already. It's just that I'm not looking at it. No, it is set where the teams are the winner of particular matches will play winner of other games.
Okay.
So let's say the Clarendon teams last year would have lost. You would end up with the three Clarendon teams in the quarterfinal.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just because they won and go
Okay.
through.
Okay.
To avoid that, if there's any merit to it, we'll have to go away from the preset quarterfinal matchups. But the way ISA has done it, all of this is preset. So you can look at it and work it out. And I think I did that. Never completed. I was going through to find out if it is highly possible that these teams will make it through. And if they do make through, I think, honestly speaking, I think there was another group of three Clarendon teams in it. If they win their games. if they win their games. Trust me.
So
So
chances are you can have two group of three. Oh boy.
boy, I hope they don't have one group with four.
No, that wouldn't be fair.
To who?
Clarendon teams.
Two Clarendon teams.
But anyway, you take it.
Remember what was said
It
last year.
was
It was echoed. It was
echoed.
assumed that it was set up that way, that Clarendon team competes so early or at the quarterfinals. So they, of course, only one, no more than one team from Clarendon would not go through because on how it was set up. Remember that was the talk?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listen up. Ronaldo is saying that's not how it's set up, Saudi. I know how it was set. All right, Ronaldo. Give me your take. Let me hear how the setup was, please. Ronald, if you want to come in, because maybe the type, you're fight. If you can't type slow like me. But he's saying that that's not how it's set up, the way I talking about. It's going to be a Clarendon, yes. Cornwall, I got in group of death for a round of 16. Who are the teams in that group of death? Right? Dalton, right? Four groups of 16 teams. Yes. So this is what I'm saying, Dalton. Four groups of 16. How they will set table. Sorry, you want me come and show you how the group set up? Yeah, man, they will just, all right, so you're coming now.
Yeah, let him come
Yeah.
on. And
Yes,
It's
Ranky. Yeah, man.
very good.
We want the help. But let me tell you, no, man. Come in now. Tell me how this thing work out. Because me did a pencil out
alright.
something.
What me I gonna need for to pull up the sheet with the ranking of it.
Sheet with the ranking.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you how Iona 16 are going nice.
That's who?
That was the
Just
first
watch
one that I
me.
used from yesterday, right?
Me hear from good sources,
No,
Me I tell you
nice
about
you know
Eastern
most
representative.
no,
How it
nice
was
you
set
know
up already. Yeah man, then how it was set already. Before it even set. You
Yeah,
have to
man.
pull up on the screen and you see it.
You mean, all right, from the ranking. I'm going to go back.
Okay? So if all goes well, I'm gonna show them a wicked group. If all goes like how we expect it to go.
Hold on.
Pull up and make it people them can see. I'm not gonna stay too long because I work still in the study.
oh
I'm
my
the
God.
show, you know.
Yeah, man, happy for that. Happy for that. All right. So let me see if I can. Right. All right. Hold on.
Just put up a sheet of the ranking on the screen
No,
so we
yeah,
can
man.
go through it.
Now come up with
Yeah, man.
it. When I hear wicked matchup where I come. This is the one, right?
Yeah, man. That's it, man.
All right. Let's go.
Zoom up the part on the right. Seeded matchups. I don't know how far I can zoom in the part.
Yeah,
Right.
so me up,
That is perfect. Alright, if you
All right.
notice now, viewers, if you notice this the seeded matchups on the right, no, go back right there, side. Yeah, man, that good. If you
Yes.
notice the matchups on the right, they are all color coded. So you have 4 yellow, 4 in green, 4 gray, and 4 white. Those are the
Wow.
teams that are gonna meet.
Wow. That's so. All right.
So look
So
at this
yes.
group side in the gray. If all goes well, Clarendon College,
Yes.
Cornwall College, Tits, and probably Mile Gully will be meeting in the round of 16.
Right.
Look at the colors. It's color coded as to
Uh-huh.
who is going to meet in the next round.
Wow. Didn't see it at all. And you're saying it is color coded because this is how they set it up.
Yes, for the next round, for the round of 16.
Oh. So you're saying Cornwall College, the two CCs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, Ronaldo, say you that must find that one day,
No, believe me, man, me hear from good source, man. See, I
Right.
see him yesterday set it up, color coded for the next round.
Because I have a plan to get it, but I was waiting until after the second round to push it, but it's good.
Mhm.
All right. So CC's States and the mile goal.
That's if, that's if these teams reach that far.
That round of 16. All right.
Yeah.
Let us look again now. Because remember, say no, quarter final, me that talk about say, the adrenaline team we go book,
You're gone
the
far.
Clarendon team. So yellow, none of the great
So
we don't call it
my
now.
my
None of the
sorry.
Clarendon the yellow group,
So my question is this:
Mhm.
in the quarterfinal, teams
Mhm.
from the same first round group can play each other.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Look at this now,
It
Ronald.
happened last week. It happened last year, I
Last
think.
year.
At Clarendon
Adrenaline.
College, I think, and Adrenaline
Adrenaline.
also.
Yes, yes. Randoms they did laugh, say my mates it for real. Well, I don't know. All right, Ronaldo, let's look at
Mm.
this. As you talk about group of them. Let's look at the green teams. Ready? So
Yeah.
Dinktil, Central for argument's sake, Rossies, and Adrenaline
Edwin.
Yeah, for argument's sake.
for
That would
argument's
be a
sake.
wicked group, man.
That's a bad group, a wicked group too. The white teams, Mannings, Garvey Maslow, Glenmure, and From.
For
So
argument's sake, and not another good group.
and now two Clarendon teams will find themselves in this group.
Mm-hmm.
Garvey Maslow and Glenmure. But if you notice, it is still possible, which I can go from here to the quarterfinals. It is still possible that the Clarendon teams, at least 5 of the Clarendon teams, can go to quarterfinal then.
Definitely. Because they're landing in different groups.
But
That
by the
is
way,
that is better.
hold on. You know, all right, listen to me now. You see where 3 Clarendon teams can end up in this group, If they beat from, Glenmure winning, and Garvey winning, a 3
A
Clarendon teams can.
3-1 group.
So again, people, anyone who want to take it, as Ronaldo rightly said, I'll come out and explain, which is good. I like this
Yeah,
color
man.
coded.
I want a representative from ISA show me say, boy, Ronaldo, you're dropping a group at that next round. If you go through, I say, what you mean? Then he say, all right, look on it. And he explain it to me.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thumbs up for that one.
And,
Day.
and
But
I never knew that,
you never know. I never picked it up.
Mhm.
I never picked it up at all. But I'm gonna do some further research. As a matter of fact, by tomorrow you think I can come out and say that is true. Not
Yeah,
like I
man,
don't
you can
believe it,
research it hard. Not take it with gospel, but
No, man.
research it and find out for yourself.
What this color code looks sensible to me, but what I am saying,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just
it's
gonna
true.
check it and you understand what me I say?
Yeah,
Come
double
back with
check
it
it for yourself
tomorrow
because we don't want to give the viewers incorrect
when you're wrong.
information,
Yes, but
But,
it
but
appears that
remember,
way, and it's good. Very, very. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man,
people,
definitely.
and let me put it out here right now as a disclaimer. Not all that we
Sorry,
are
me have to
saying
end the
right now.
comment section. You hear me?
Yeah,
I
man.
have to jump out.
Respect
But me
yourself,
there
brother.
said it.
All
All right,
right,
my boss.
respect.
Viewers,
Happy.
bless.
Yeah, man. Thank you very
Yes,
much for
brother.
that.
Thank you.
People, what a Hey, Ronaldo, you're a star. You need to come for more for the show. But look at this,
Resourceful,
people.
very
Look at
resourceful.
this. Look at this level of resource. And I'm saying to you right now, if this is where it is being looked after, my view, and I remember I was looking at it, sir, it just can't come up to say where I did reach. But I said that it is highly possible that 3 Clarendon teams will make themselves back in the same group. But again,
For the
too,
quarterfinal, just one team going to, right?
from the quarterfinal, when you have
Mhm.
the 4 winners
Only 4 winners going to.
to the quarterfinals,
Yeah, from the quarterfinal.
how it go? No, man, it's 2 in the quarterfinals. It's 2 groups,
No, man, 4 groups.
No, man, it's in the
The
round of
quarterfinal
16.
4 groups.
It's the round of 16. You have 4 groups,
Quarterfinal, I think, is 2.
Quarterfinal is
No,
2
man,
groups.
No, man,
Eight.
semi-final of 2. Quarter-final of 4.
No, sir. You sure?
Quarter-final of having 8 teams tonight.
If you
Yeah,
have eight teams.
with two groups.
Semi-final of,
With two groups. What happened last year? Listen to what happened last year. The winner and second place of the quarterfinals go to the semifinals.
No, I'm saying when you go to the quarter-final, only 4 teams going through.
Yeah, man. 4 teams going through to the semi. From 2 groups of 4.
But
Yeah,
how many
4
groups
teams.
would be there in the quarterfinal? How many groups would be there? How many?
It's
4.
2 groups.
4 group and only winners going through.
That's
Oh.
what he said for this time around.
Oh.
All right. So people, we have that to double check as well. All right. And I'm happy for that because I was looking at 2 groups. So sorry, it's 2 groups of 4 and the top. All right. See, big man Ronaldo come tell we are getting a bias. So it's 2 groups of 4 for the quarterfinal. 2 groups of 4 for the quarterfinal. All right. And listen, you know, me go stop promise, but me I go all out people to see if I can get Mr. Johan Scott to come explain further after this second round finish. All right. Even though we sum up some things, we want to get it directly from the representative, Mr. Johan Scott, who is totally responsible for this aspect of the game in ISA. I'll be going forward and I want him to come after the second round on this
2
show.
groups of 4.
Yes.
Four groups of 4.
No, man. 2 groups of 4 for quarterfinal.
Oh.
So 2 teams going through then?
Yes, the 2 top teams. That's how it went last year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So it's not you know.
Hey, people, man, tell us they match up a little healthy, you know.
Not that last year, no.
Eh?
Not that last year.
Yeah, man, I thought last year.
Last year group winners got through, man.
No, man. Me can bet you on that, Bridget. Let me tell you how the things started out last year, big man. Let me tell you what happened last year. Last year, Edwin Allen, Clarendon College, and Central in the quarterfinal.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Along with Dingtail.
I remember that.
Good?
Clarendon
College and Central went through to the semifinal.
Oh. Wow.
So it went. I remember
No,
that.
I'm not talking about that part. I talk about the next round. Only group winners go through.
From the group, the 4.
From the
Yes. Because you have 16 groups, 4 groups. I say go. No, son can if only group in out 4 that you have 4 groups, 2 are go through same way. It will be 4 groups, you know, of 4 for the.
Oh yes.
You understand for the round of 16.
Yeah, man. Last year
So I seen 2 going through.
Yeah, you're right. Last year Clarendon College and
I say go.
Group. Yeah.
Say go. All right, see the boss decides him if he come back in and can't keep in peace. Yes, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Man, so you can't keep it peace. No,
Just stay on it,
You know
man.
the
Just stay on
things,
it
man. You know the things, you know.
and impart some information, man. Just stay on it and don't come off it like.
Yeah, so but this is what I'm sure of now. The round of 16 is 4 groups of 4,
Yes.
right? And 2 teams advance
Yeah.
from
But each
top
group.
4. So 4 times 2 is 8, and those 8 teams make the quarterfinal.
Okay.
So now we have 4 groups of 4 for the round. So this is the round of 32 I'll have right now, the home and away. When those 16 teams advance, it will go into 4 groups of 4, as we'll discuss the color coded.
Yes.
So that is the round of 16. Then 2 teams advance from each zone, making it a group, 2 groups of 4.
Of 4.
Leaving 8 teams. Then you will still have 2 teams leaving those 2 groups to play the semifinals.
Oh,
so
it's not one team. It's not the winner advancing to. No, it's 2 teams.
Still 2 teams. So all the time, as long as you finish second in your zone, you have a chance to keep.
You have a chance, and I like that.
So when I reach when you reach the quarterfinal with the two groups now, the person in group 1 who finished first will
Yes.
play the person who finished second in group 2, and vice versa. So the person who finished second in group 1 would play who finished first in group 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how it's supposed to.
Yeah, man.
So just like last year, I saw the last year, I see him exact
Yeah, man. Once
format.
and the same
Same
format.
thing.
We get it
I
right
see him
this up.
format.
Yeah, man, for real. No, I never catch it. So, Ryan Bramwell, respect. Welcome to the show. I just pick up your chat. So you're saying no, but I'm not following to what you're knowing about what you said no about. Is it that the two groups are four or top two? Just let me know. All right. Sorry about that. I never picked up, so I'm not following. So just get back and give what you're saying. People, we have just 15 more minutes to the end of the show. Hopefully we can last so long, which I never planned. Hey, me can't believe say time around, so I never planned to go past an hour and a half. And look where we are at. It's going good. So people, thank you very much for staying. Again, if you're there watching, which I believe some people are there watching, we are not cruising. Right now we have 16 people on the chat. But my analysts show me that we have over 123 viewers already. If that was the case, I'm sure people just going on and off. There are a lot of shows going on YouTube right now, a lot of shows talking about football. I'm sure my Virgin MG is supposed to be there, maybe him gone. So people happen here and there. I do understand. But once you come in, man, give us a like, all right? At least. If you've not already subscribe, but give us a like. Yes, people. So as we were saying, the competitive nature of the Dacosta Cup is very serious. I never saw it coming this way. I never see it so early. I was really looking for the big bad people to dog me and dog in the quarterfinal. But what I'm seeing now from the round of 16 that Ronaldo showed me, trust me, is a big deal. People, Dacosta Cup, nice.
If
It's a
this
go
if
nice.
this come out how we expect, Corona 16 not go normal.
No. But I will say to you people, some people, or you said no, like what Ronaldo said. Okay, all right, my boss, respect. Thank you. If your team come through, Ronaldo, if Stewart team come through, if Mark team come through, then the thing I go nice. But
What do you mean? What do you mean if Mark T come through?
But tell them sorry. Me land in a group with Clarendon College
Hmm?
and States. A war if you come out of the zone, Because somebody have to go home,
somebody have to go, man.
Somebody have to go home. Yeah.
No, sir. We never see it so before.
Clarendon College States.
And Cornwall.
Cornwall.
Oh, yeah, Carnal.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not problem. You're not problem then.
In a serious problem. So Ronald, you think you can overthrow the other CC?
You can't beat States, man.
Not yet.
You can't beat States.
No, yet. Then I will never beat them.
No worry ahead, man. Alright, the thing
So,
about Cornwall is no Saudi. We get better as the season progresses, And
I
as me
know.
tell you, these boys really can play. So I believe we can compete with Clarendon College. But the thing is, as we'll discuss on shows before, we have to score the goals. So
Yes.
if all goes well and you do the research and it's just like I say, and we have to play them if we pass Black River. Because we're not like underestimate no team. When I reach
We
there yet,
can't do that,
we
man.
have Black
Trust
River
me.
to play. Me not pass Black River. But if we get there, we are going to compete. That's all I can say. And if them win, then give me no 5 nil no 4 nil like some team. So if they
You
give me
can't
a
beat
2
States, man.
nil, me believe we
You
can
feel
beat
like you
this.
can beat States. No, I feel
Me
like you can beat
believe
States.
can beat this. I mean, can confidently say that. But
Yeah,
me
man.
believe
Yes, I
Clarendon
trust me.
head and shoulders above people, right?
So where Black River then if you can't beat States?
No,
Let's go
me
Black
not
River
the
then.
worry. Me me pass
Hey,
them
man.
yet.
No, man. No about Black River, man. If you can't beat States, you know about Black River.
Yeah, you're not supposed to work with black people.
Yeah.
Mark, you know, say I stick up your man, man, wicked way there.
No,
Mark, I
man.
set you up.
No. If you can't beat States, you need to go about Black River.
Mm-mm. Agree.
Then go about CC, then you're good.
Hey, Ronaldo, you stay grounded here, man.
Mark, I set me up, man. Mark, I'm setting them up. Say.
You
Because
feel like you can beat.
look
You feel
here,
like you can beat Black River, man.
you're not easy at that. Because
Me
guess what?
honestly
No,
believe Cornwall are gonna be win the 2 games. Honestly.
You mean the Black River game? Honestly, do you know? I
Sweet Black
predict
River.
Cornwall College should come away victor over Black River in both legs. In both legs, I am. That's my prediction. You understand? And because I'm looking for the best of the best to reach this round of 16, you know. And then when we come and show, I'm gonna have to just accept what can happen and what will happen, you know.
So what I don't want happen is,
Mhm.
I think last year it happened where some team, I wouldn't say by luck because they would have played and earned their way through, but when they
Yes.
reached, the more they advanced in the competition, they were getting beaten high score. Doesn't augur as well. It doesn't look well when you advance and you beat these teams. When you come out of the group, go into the next group, and maybe some average, some marginal. Then you have used some stats to make you advance. And when you go and beat the big guys now, you get your 4-5 nil or 4-1 and 5-1, and so it's well. I feel that when it reaches at that stage of the competition, the victories them supposed to not it should not be a lot. The 5 and 6 should not when they reach our quarterfinal and all of those things. It should be like 2-1, 3-1. But that's what we
Definitely.
want. But that's not always the case.
Definitely. I
But
totally agree, Errol.
that is
100%.
true, you know, and that shows where the preliminary groups are. The what we do say now, the standards that are in those groups. You know, because the truth is when like the Portland teams who had 4-4, there are two separate teams out there in Portland and Sydney, right? With 4-4 teams. You know, and the teams are not strong. When I look at that team with Titchfield, over the years, Titchfield was the team running that group. But they can hardly win a game these days. Yes. And so you find, for example, the Happy Groves coming through now, looking good, but are they able to hold off their opponent from the other groups?
No,
That
Yeah.
is
so I goose my rubbish. Cause look at Port Antonio, for example. They come second in the group with 10 points. That shouldn't be.
well, well, I know, man. You talk about
You
some
shouldn't have to have 10 points. To be honest,
10 points from how many games?
How many teams in that group?
6 games.
Four.
so they play 6 games. 6 3 is 18. No man, you shouldn't get 10 points and come second in the group. No man, do it
You
like
know,
Oh,
that.
that means they would have lost. Okay, that's what you mean.
but that's not even the bad part of it, man.
But
It only
is not say that that is competitive. That group is is not saying that that group is competitive too.
That group no good enough at all, one of them.
but
Man,
hold on,
which
hold
team
on.
you support, man?
No,
Which team you
what that
support?
also reflects, is that a group maybe they didn't win a lot of them matches and them draw a lot, they lost some and all of that. So it means that it's competitive.
Let me show you how
Yeah, well,
competitive
yes,
or how
possibly.
terrible this group is. With a competitive or terrible. This same Port Antonio team, people. The same Port Antonio you're talking about.
Yeah.
10 points from 6 games. They scored 12 goals and conceded 10.
No, that should happen. No, that should happen.
No, hold
No, that's
on.
what I'm saying.
No, hold on.
That should
Hold on
happen.
now. Hold on. So what are the stats for the other two teams? You're looking at the chart now. What is the stats for the other two
All
teams?
right, let me take the first place. Happy Grove. 18
Right.
points from 6 games. All 100%. So they would have beaten Port Antonio twice. I don't know the scoreline. But Happy Grove scored 23 goals and conceded 6.
Which means that a lot of goals wasn't scored in that group.
But hear the drama. A lot of goal conceded though. Whether them scorers are no. In third, Fair Prospect, 4 points from 6 games. They have scored 9 and conceded 7. 17 rather.
Oh, I was wondering.
Would Titchfield come out last? 3 points from 6 games. They only win 1, lose 5. They score 6 goals and they conceded 17.
Before
I
they
think
come,
it-
sorry.
Eh?
Before they come, put it away there.
Last. Fourth.
Titchfield come fourth.
You guys. Yes, I think that reflects the standard of the group. Maybe. Let's put it that way. It reflects the standard.
Dalton said Dintila end up in the top four. Dalton, me don't want to hear no argument from you with Dintila in top four. You could tell me say Dintila reach final or Dintila go win.
What if it's Dalton? What if it's Dalton that I know?
I him same one man.
Come on the live, man.
You know I come. The thing I know me I beg him to come.
So wrong with that. You know something wrong.
Eh?
You know something wrong.
With top four?
Yeah.
Oh, that mean? Yeah, she said, oh, yeah, true. Oh,
Mark,
yeah,
you want to join him?
Eh?
Tell me if you want to join him, Mark.
Jen, who?
Dalton about top four argument.
So,
Not top
so
four.
what is what? Why didn't you? Why you think Dintil can? But is
No, I
that
mean,
possible?
no,
Listen
Miss
to him,
didn't
yes.
go at least
Listen
top
to
two.
him.
Me say me say top four.
The man they're afraid to see them are going to go.
No man.
Which school? May I ask Saudi and the other members on the panel here? Which school is presently playing the best football right now? Dacosta Cup wise, I know you would have, seen the Manning Cup teams and so on. Which school?
Clarendon College.
And you have seen
Stats.
Hmm?
Stats too.
For Manning Cup, my take could
Yeah,
be
stats.
St. Andrew Technical. And for
Yeah, man,
Dacosta Cup, Clarendon College.
Stats and
Yeah, man.
Clarendon College.
Stats on
Yes,
Clarendon.
that's
oh
not
stats
Clarendon.
on. Oh, I didn't know about stats. Oh, okay.
That's frightening, you know, sir.
Oh,
No, stats.
That's our
Stats.
frightening team.
and that's why I
Yeah,
was
man.
saying to I think I was talking to someone and I was telling them that Edwin Allen, although they're not playing maybe the best football as though they can play, but the fact that it's Clarendon College they lost to. I mean, this group comprised teams that are probably not of the high standard, but the two teams, the Clarendon College and the Edwin Allen, although they were beaten by Clarendon College, they were beaten by easily one of the better teams in the competition in schoolboy football. So they mustn't take it that hard when they lose to Clarendon College because Clarendon College is playing one of the best football.
Sure.
Yes, but
While I'll give a little thumbs up or prudence to what you said. As a Edwin Allen fan, we gone past in the stage a bit. We should be at least beating Clarendon College of one of the legs, regardless of what. Listen,
Pardon me?
we should at least beat in Clarendon one of these legs, man.
I'm saying no, that you're playing against a team that is one of the best schoolboy team based on what you guys just alluded to.
Mm-hmm.
And you say they should beat them at least once.
Yes.
I'm not saying that we would like that, but if what is said, of course we would like it. But based on what we just said and alluded to, you can't be too harsh if they don't win them not at least once. That's what I'm saying.
What may I say, Stuart, what may I say? Listen, if you have the best team in and around you're playing with over the years, or if you past 2 years, that should allow you to raise your standard.
Maybe they raise it, but Clarendon College raised them higher too.
No, man, Edwin Allen standard no raise, man. No doubt about it.
I believe they played their best game against Clarendon College over the years.
I'm not
Look
saying
here,
no, which is true.
Clarendon College team is probably playing better than maybe last year.
No, sir.
Or they're not? Okay.
They're not up to the level of last year yet.
Okay.
And they can reach there. Because what I've seen from Clarendon College, they're improving, sir. They're improving with one of the main ingredients in this game because we know they have the passing already. But they're getting fitter and fitter, which is the problem for other teams. They're getting fitter. But what may I say now? Listen to what may I say now with Edwin Allen. Edwin Allen, every year, play probably the best game or the two better games against CC. Last year, the first game Edwin Allen could have, I was should have because they lose, could have won that game. All right? The second game, it could have gone anywhere either. Mark you in terms of ball possession, better play, Clarendon College. But in terms of, they created enough chance in the first game. to win Adrenaline take the lead in the first game last year. You get what I'm saying? The second leg, Clarendon took the lead at Adrenaline. Adrenaline equalized. So Adrenaline normally step up, to be honest with you. And I think it's a sort of culture too. The stronger the team, they put their
Yes,
best foot.
I noticed. Adrenaline usually play better. The better the team, the better they get. Yes,
So the
they get
point
the
I'm
energy.
saying, no, for this
Or
year,
maybe they
this
know each
year,
other so much, so they're not
Adrenaline,
experienced. Inexperienced. That can be true.
Adrenaline and Clarendon College play a very intense 25 minutes in the first leg at Adrenaline. Very intense 25 minutes. Good. But the second half was really not what it should be.
Big up, Anton. Ah,
Dalton,
Doctor is here.
yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Yep,
Mr. Stewart,
yeah,
want to
man.
see your face to see for you. Put on your video and take it, man.
Wait,
And
I want
I,
to see for
and
you.
I, and I got some face because I don't die dark.
hi, Doctor.
Actually,
I
look like a
search to it.
people.
What go on? You long time. Hey, you long time. I search to it. We just go
Again,
on. Listen,
you
you
have to
know.
beseech. I have to beseech and plead for you to get on the live, man. To get on there as a panelist, man. Man, that is will has so much knowledge about this thing, man. You need to be
But tell
one of the
Sadi say I
panelists.
wait till tomorrow, man.
No,
And
no, we're not
tomorrow
going to
me
wait on
want
you.
go.
No, no, you're going to be on it. You're on it, and we welcome you aboard.
All
Because
right,
this is
Sadi, you want me to
know,
say them?
yes.
They say we have to reach semi-final before we think about final. One day at a time. We can't rush it thing. We have to take
But
it one day at a time.
but you don't pass second round yet. So you reach a quarter
Yeah,
final.
you don't know say me I go
No,
all the
no.
way, but me say me I
No,
reach
big man,
semi-final.
big man. The
Hmm?
argument you're saying to me, you have to reach semi.
No, man, you not
This
tell me how me I do it. Oh, you see it here pass. In here pass, we usually rush it so we have got final. Semi-final we are take post, we have got final done. That's the thing I go.
that you're saying to me, so you have to reach
Oh,
semi-final. You have to reach quarter final before you reach semi-final. So, and you know, pass second round it. So if you can jump
my
two
youth,
rounds,
me
hold on a
say,
minute.
me I go semi-final. What that
If
mean?
you can jump two rounds, if you can jump two rounds, if you turn up and say, Mark, help him, man, we are winning.
Hey,
Because
disappointed now, man.
No, and I say go Mark. And I say go
Disappointed.
Mark.
We
And
are
I
got final,
say
brother.
go.
Final, we are go.
The point is last year where we reached last year.
quarterfinals is a court.
We have a few
Quarterfinal.
matches in-
A
we have a
quarter
few
final we
matches.
reached last year, right?
Mm.
Yeah. We lose one love to you up so upper Jackson. You forgot that much there?
Which match? Where did I beat you, one love?
Yeah, I think that was the result.
Yeah.
I
But
think
that
R2-1. I think that's
when
one. I
you
think that's
tell
one.
people them say the week before the match, please.
What we lose to Eddie, we're not gonna further talk. We are going to go play back Ben Francis. Remember, so we ain't go play back
No,
Ben
man.
Francis
No,
because
man.
I mean we reached
That,
top
No,
yet.
man.
no, that makes it short, man.
Yeah, that's because I tap.
Dalton,
I need the soldier force.
listen to me. I
Eh?
say, tap it the
I never
quarterfinals.
the soldier force.
We didn't go a semi-final then.
Quarterfinals, you know.
Quarterfinal. Eh?
Dalton,
Quarterfinal we drop out.
Dalton,
Uh-huh.
you remember?
But me I tell you, so we are going to semi this time.
Hold on, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You remember 1 week before they know?
Mm-hmm.
And you tell me say that cannot happen.
What? I didn't tell you the game, man. Coaching staff match up the all of them.
Well,
Rank changes
Well,
and say.
well,
That's why me I
Dalton,
tell you. That's why me I tell you the coaches. Eh?
you have to understand that
Listen,
Neely.
coaches. Listen,
Well, I know you have to
Stuart.
understand. You have to understand that Neely.
Neil,
You was remember Neely's history. Neely. What are the
Neil,
man?
all Edwin, all Edwin,
You England?
Okay, you one of us, and Neely,
Neil,
we are
all
Neely used to
Edwin,
pay. Yes, we are nearly paid when
Neil,
we are
all
Edwin Allen.
Edwin, man.
Dalton,
Oh,
All right.
you not even remember saying that you do not. Hold on.
oh, that's how we never know that.
Mark,
Neil
don't
make
do
some
anything.
idiot change. Me not tell no lie. Mark, Neil make
Yeah.
some stupid change. I me not tell no lie.
All right. Tell me what happened in a CC.
Argument
Okay.
done.
What happened in a CC game?
In a CC game,
Mm.
the ball of
My old
them just
CC
lost
boy,
it. No, in a CC game, the ball of them just lost it.
So I never really
Understand?
problem in
But,
it, and I
Because
coach
but I
problem in
think,
they
it.
were up in
man,
they were in the game
the
until
court and get 2
just
penalty.
about yeah, until them do that
That
stupidness, the
happened.
whole side get panic and start the foolishness.
Ball reach
They
them,
were in
man.
the game until that moment.
Court and get
They
2
were in it
penalty, man.
toe to toe with the team.
Listen. I can't tell you what is
But
the
I tell you
reason
what,
right now.
I tell you what with this team that we have. I mean, you see the team I didn't have this year, they have more depth
Mm.
than last year. They have more depth than
Yeah.
last year. I can
Thank you.
guarantee you that they have more depth
Yesterday
than
have more
last
depth.
year.
So the
No,
And
problem, man, that
if what I'm
Clarence,
hearing, if what I'm hearing about something, one won't say that. If what
talk,
I'm
man.
hearing, they even will get stronger for the knockout stage, you know. If what
They
I'm
say
hearing is true,
them have new ball have to come in.
I hear that the Russian get you for coming, and if it's so, it's going to be a total different midfield.
So why the Russian take so long to come in?
No, because me no know because him something them then he need a rate for some result or something.
So
So
City and Gills come now.
yes, so me SME the man the carnival baller. So me don't know what is what. So if they get the two baller, the based upon how me see them two baller they play during the summer, then him we get stronger. Understand?
no,
But me
no,
not
but
based
within
upon that.
current,
Without them
within
still,
current style
without
right
them
now,
still his teams look good.
within
Because
current style right now, within current
mm-hmm.
style right now, they have
Yeah.
some serious talent.
If you notice they don't have a number 7 right you know, because them reserve that number 7 for the youth are coming. But without them play good right through the season. Even them first
Yeah,
game
man,
against McGrath, they play the side that they play against McGrath in the first game wasn't you have to notice it was mostly like the 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 uh, the, 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 the bench
Fringe
baller them
players.
who's call them. Yes. Them
No,
used to
listen.
play McGrath in the first game.
As I said, tell
yeah.
people listen up. Think to have one of the
Mm-hmm.
top team in Dacosta. Me
Yeah,
not ask that. We know that.
everybody know that.
But I am saying you
Discipline and
Dalton
the chemistry.
need to
You know what I mean?
enlighten us. What are the differences now?
My
Hold on, Dalton. Listen to what
We
I'm
don't wait
asking.
until he finish. Doctor.
Highlight to us or let us know what is the major difference this season that will allow Dinkley to go over that hurdle.
this is as I said as I said this season didn't have a more depth this season than last season. So if all of them no overwork like how I see them. I like how I use the ball of them this season. Last season, you have one set of ball that play all through. So when the youth them go where play all through get injured, them panic now and how to put out there because they not train them in that way. They fi put them out there. We see the quality when they have now. But no, this season they're not afraid to put nobody out there. You have a number 18 or 15 for anyone that forward them. You have good midfielder when we come in said way and do the work said. You have defender we can fit in for defender just the same
And
way.
Dalton,
So them have a more depth this time.
while I believe that, I'm going to say something which me I go bust out
And
part I see
you don't
it
know
where you
enough of
talk
the
about.
game
Hold
and
on,
Wait, no,
see
wait until he finish,
and
Doctor.
notice that
me I
too.
go bust out part I see it where you
Mm,
talk about. Because me say no, while I am a
mm,
fan of thinking team,
mm,
you understand me? I said not so much a supporter. What I
mm,
want to say to you, before I say it, I'm going to ask you. You said that
mm.
this year you have depth and you have the ball of them. But last year you said that it is the
Yeah,
coach who
listen.
give the competition.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. We're here, man. Alton, you still there?
Hey, repeat that for
I'm
yourself.
saying you have mentioned that it is the
Yeah,
coach.
man, we still there.
You
Repeat.
mentioned that it is the coach who made
Yeah,
some
man.
serious errors who give you the
Mm-hmm.
competition. That right based on what
Mm-hmm.
you said. Is that so? You have the same coach.
Yeah,
So you are
that's
saying,
what I'm afraid of every year.
are you still afraid of the coach? No.
No, yes, that's one of my concerns, to be honest. Hoping to make, when you get to that stage, you know, make them full decision there again.
All right. The other
Because
point I
until,
want to make.
if you interview all of, most of the until spectators around the team, they always a fear of the decision. The coaches then have a problem making the decision when they reach that stage there. I don't know what. Fligo have a problem. Is a thing we follow the until. Fligo have a problem
doing that same thing like what he do stupid thing with don't have stretch with the Ben Francis Cup final when he got take out a leader side. So him a leader side a forward get injured, take out here and put in a defender. If we put out a forward, when the rhythm a go film way, him take out a forward. If we put a next forward, he go put different one love. You can't do them something there.
So the question I'm asking you now.
So you see them.
The question I'm asking you now. If all the coaches,
Yeah.
I think those failures are coming to about 3 coaches, right?
Yeah.
No, it can't be the individual coaches a problem. I think the setup and process also from those coaches.
Yeah, maybe for the management too. You agree with you.
Influence. There are so many
management are interfering in it. Yeah,
there are so
interfering
many
in it.
persons in and around that thing who calling shots. That's the reality.
Because if you even notice, even when Sensei ended there, and Sensei have a good team, and Sensei was one of the best coach come there, and they still interfere with the structure. The management need to allow the coach to do. The management need to allow the coach to do what he. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you can't. May I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, you have to be careful because sometimes the coaches are being blamed for things that there should not be really be blamed for, as you're saying. Because if you have successive coaches come and we have this perennial problem, it's as with Saudi say, it could well be the management structure around these coaches are doing something, calling the shots on. So you have to be careful how we are hard on these coaches. Sometimes, but they are the one that get the blame still, as you say. If you do a poll with the fans, they will tell you say he's a coach when maybe he's not even the coach. And he's lies the head that wears a crown.
All right. Last thing sure. And Mark.
The full infill, because I want to know. They still have to have a level of control of coach. As I was saying, it's a school, not a club.
When say it's not a club?
You say sometimes they can't really give a coach a free hand either. If I remember, it's a school, it's not a club.
What you say? Dinkel is a club, man.
No, man, a school, man.
Dinkel is a football club, man.
Come on, be yourself, man. If Dinkel is a club, Clarendon is a club, JC is a club, George is a club.
No. Take your time. Don't nobody get so defensive.
I know it's Clarendon FC.
Well, there's a big difference between Clarendon FC than a Dinkel FC.
No, Dinkel FC.
Let me hear what I said, Mark. Let me hear what I say. I told him against Mark. Let me hear what I say.
No, I'm not against nobody, man. I'm just showing some facts.
We throw him a challenge.
Hold on. You'll never hear, and you can't beat me on this. You'll never hear that in recent time. Clarendon College, every year, going for 4, 5, 6 ball around the country. What Clarendon College has done? Hold on, man. Listen. We said in recent time.
Them not go for the same year. Then go in the inner city and find them.
Because them have them from them as grade 7 coming through.
That's correct. That is correct.
Unlike you, go for ready make ball, brother. Unlike JC, we go for ready make. That's why I miss a football club.
Oh, JC. Oh, because they go for the established players like already.
It's like a what I call it now? A shopping.
Well, yeah, but Clarendon College have a nursery.
Yes. It's a different thing.
Where's the Clarendon College not get ball for the school?
They started off them from 2-3 years from quite young. They don't really take.
No, I'm asking if Clarendon don't take no outside ball. That's what you're saying?
No, man,
it's not what I said.
Probably magnitude, the amount is probably not as
okay.
much.
Then this is a ball from under age you come up said me.
Mark, you agree with me, Mark?
So ready, my ball.
Remember say younger. Younger allow how much you allow in a quarter? How much you allow? How much ball you allow if you can?
Probably 3.
In that season. Yeah, so what you tell me say? What happened to you? How much a squad they didn't squad?
No,
didn't have a squad at 22.
No, this is expensive. You say Clarendon College,
Mm-hmm.
go football them young and develop them.
No man, college,
Didn't till
then take all
set
big
them
baller too.
when they already ready me. Put it away then. Say.
Listen,
That
I
guy
am
that
not.
Then
play
say didn't
defense.
make the baller for them, sir.
That guy that play
No,
defense for Clarendon College. When him him
Where I
father
come
was
from, Mount Pleasant.
yeah.
Adjust.
Yeah, he was an established baller before coming there. He
He
didn't
ain't come
start
from Mount,
young.
he come from Mount Pleasant as a baller.
Yeah,
No,
he's also.
no, he gotta pay what your first.
He ain't
I
come
think I
from Mount
watch him.
Pleasant as a baller.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just got Ochi.
yeah, man, you give what your first.
Yeah,
Come
man,
out
I
of
was
Mount
saying,
Pleasant. I know for the in whole high school they get baller from Mount Pleasant last season.
I
listen
think
to what. Hold on, hold on.
And the other
York
guy they will live on guard and Mount
Eh?
Pleasant in come
Take
from
your
too.
time.
York
Take your time
Castle
with
The
too.
it.
other guy will play for
Oh,
Clarendon last season. When name so
Castle.
soon tell you the baller the name. At Mount Pleasant it was them in them want to see him defender out of Clarendon College. At Mount Pleasant them in there.
Now,
Yeah,
hold
man,
I
I
but
go
want
Brownstone and Old
yeah,
Serious.
hold on
but you
about
mean
this.
about what you run to?
Me want you understand what me saying about.
Me
Oh,
understand what you say. You said they did get ready make baller,
Ready make ball.
but them breed baller just yeah.
Ronaldo is back with us because you know the conversation I can't stay put him in that work, you know.
hmm
Yes, Ronaldo, you're back and you're back.
you having a chat in a chat group and so. Yeah, you're keeping check on your chat.
Yeah, man.
You
Me
can let
see,
your audience.
me see, Delray 100. They want to come to JC, other way around. No, what I'm saying, you know, people, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not telling you that I'm against people getting transfer in our ballers. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the reason why categorize some schools as FC is the
Mm-hmm.
type and the maturity of the ballers which they're going for. You get what I'm saying? So is that like me? I
Mm-hmm.
tell us a minute me against because what we are seeing now, if you
You
want to
know you're
play a
not
sort
against
of
it, man.
football, you understand what I'm saying? And some people get me wrong, you know. Me just
Yeah.
I
You
start
want
the things.
regardless of what we
Equality.
want good brand of football in a schoolboy football, regardless of what.
No, me not as a year me say the only problem we have in with those places. You know, don't go down a school B go take the school ball away people. You know.
Sometimes my
And
baller they want come in. Because him
yes,
not get no
because of what you
highlight
put.
with them there.
No, because of what you put to them. But when
Mm-hmm.
and their teams when they confident to win the ball, they have them in school, they can't play.
Yeah, that me
There are
not
not
like
a
long. If
school
you have a
have
ball,
ballers
take a
singing.
baller from a school and then come for 1 year and then can't play because he don't have subject and them something there.
They're not just
You,
subject.
you know.
Right now, somebody miss out on a quote and say, "Coach, have to make a decision. Which stream I go take? Which stream I go use?" Me wrong or me right?
Mm-hmm.
We
You're
see it
right.
happen. So this is the
What Mr.
problem that
Dintil
I
do right along. Then change them tactics still. Mr. Dintil take them from the younger. That even if they sit up because right along they have some youth to play for Cavalier in the under 15, yeah. But sit out for next season.
so this is what I am saying to you, Baltan.
Mm-hmm.
That I
Mm-hmm.
believe is the record development. You know what I'm saying? You already
Mm-hmm.
out there and can help them schools let themselves. Fine. You see all this issue
Mm-hmm.
with
Some of the background there. One of the mic, the background there. You can turn it down a little.
Dalton,
I don't know if it's
Dalton,
Dalton.
mute the TV.
Somebody background there is kind of. If you can turn it
Yeah,
down
man,
just a little or
some
turn it off, it would
some
be good.
TV or something up in the
Me the
background
far
already.
from the TV. Me I come there.
Mute the TV,
Our
Dalton.
church I keep asking.
or a Mark in our church.
No, the me one.
Dalton,
Somebody.
man,
It's all
Dalton
right.
TV.
Continue.
I ding till a devotion ding till them man. No, the people, what I'm saying, and we can always do. So let me see what books here say. Clarendon College, they build their players from under 14 and under 16. Listen, let me tell you something. We teach a higher than the program we have. I'm reliably
Still
informed.
hearing?
Better.
Better
I
now.
am
Come
reliably
on.
informed that
Mm-hmm.
Clarendon College have an under 16 team that is closely, very close comparison with their Dacosta Cup team.
Yeah, that is true.
I have heard that they have players in that under 16 team who could have made who can make this present Dacosta Cup team. start. But what I heard is going on is they are bringing them and they want all of them to play together at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So you can imagine what will happen in the next 2 years, 3 years with Clarendon College, the next year.
That's
What
why I
happened to
said that.
Dintil last year? Dintil never have a under 16 coach last season,
Man, I'm not talking about
Them
under
are really
16 coach, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to
no,
me.
they didn't have a under 16 coach last season. So them said this team was structured this year. So let me see based upon what them I say. If we go like how them I say. But me know a couple young youth down there still where me know and that we play under 15 in the clubs and under 16. Me know what they become. Me got trial
You see
and
the
something after
FCs,
them.
you see the FCs we met about Sir Stewart, Mr. Mark, and Ronaldo, alongside Dalton. All of these FCs, the players who play under 16 for them, probably 10% goes on to play Dacosta, to play senior football.
What happened? What happened still Sir Wittig? You see some of them something that we didn't have now. And them same one they have friend there, some of them coaches they have friend that we have feed. I send ball I can't give them, What you call them? The academy them. You understand?
But the point
Them
I'm
enter
making
juice ball.
is the point I'm making is it not showing any development in its thing. You know, that.
Me know what you say.
If
Me know what you say
if
still.
your team, hold on, man, let me whisper. If your team had a development structure similar to a Clarendon College, and I'm just using because we call the names, all right? Not definitely
Yeah
say a
man, Carrington is an example, so me understand what you say.
if you have your structure, certain problems that you had last year and the start of this year, you wouldn't have it. Those you would have been together and understand each other and have a good relationship.
Cohesion will be there.
Of course. And you know what I am saying that time. So these are some little things that will show, And if you look on the teams, you will beat up first round, beat up second round, and when it reaches down to the crunch time, one little issue,
And
one little
Clarendon,
cut here on the field, one little fan off a teammate, change the whole ball
and
game.
Dintil need to get over that mental block. That with Clarendon College. Every time them face Clarendon College, it's like
Remember
them lose a game.
they usually have it with St. Elizabeth one at a time, remember?
Well, but they need fit that mental. If you need to have a psychologist in the camp,
yeah,
because
the
when at
mental
Clarendon
toughness.
College, when them reface Clarendon College, it's like them lose before them play the game. It
And I
can't be.
don't, no,
Yeah.
I don't think it is the Clarendon College thing, I think it's the stage of the competition.
I think at this stage.
Yes, man. Then if they have with
Me don't think
Yeah,
it's this
because
stage. Me
if they
think it's
lose,
a Clarendon.
if
Me
they
think
lose
it's a
to
Clarendon
Edwin
thing.
Allenge, maybe it's the stage. This maybe.
Mr.
I
Dalton,
wouldn't say
Dalton,
that. I wouldn't say at this stage because against Edinburgh they were playing good, even though Edinburgh win one love. But
Well,
when
last
they
year
come
what
to
they were
Clarendon
going.
College, them play the first couple of maybe the first 20-25 minutes against Clarendon College, and then them start to play foolishness.
Mental. They can't sustain
Yeah,
that mental.
it's a mental thing.
Then the same thing
A
that he
mental
mentioned
thing
about
like
Edwin Allen.
it's a mental thing, like say they reach up. No man against Edinburgh, man, them play the game right through.
No,
And he says
I'm talking about the Clarendon College playing Edwin Allen or Edwin Allen playing Clarendon College. He said they play the first 20 or 25 minutes quite well, but then they fall off throughout the remaining of the match of the game.
Mr. Stewart, it's not only the Intel have the problem against Clarendon College, it's like all the Banning Cup team them. Oh, you see only team take them by the hand last season and it's KT. What KT do? Play them at their own game and kill them.
No,
KT
I am saying.
But every team come when they say Clarendon College then get a panic. And Dintil knows every time they go up against them. The last time Dintil beat Clarendon College, I was Murray and Bissett, and I don't remember that game.
The same thing I'm saying that them lose a game against Clarendon College before them play them. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's what I tell you. Me agree with you. I say, but with Sir Whittaker, I say, and I really that's it.
All right. If you don't agree with me, Dalton, Let's break it down.
Mhm.
How many times they lost to Stitch in the past? And where they lost the games?
When they usually lose to States now in a semi or final,
Then
always
let me say to you,
semi-final.
brother. Then let me say to you. So I never in alone them I never
Big
CC
stage.
alone them lose up there so.
The big stage.
This is stage because they lost about 2 or 3 times. 2 times in Dacosta Cup and one in Ben Francis to
One that Ben
States.
Francis. Oh, when the
Oh, okay, it's a
penalty
stage.
shootout
Between
against.
Maybe
finals and
Saudi have a
semi-finals.
point. It's a stage.
And when they reach up there so again with the Clarendon College, them listen to
So
me.
you say it's a mental thing.
Yes. I see it's a
Them now
mental.
say
You still
them,
correct. That's what we are saying. It's a mental thing.
yeah, but weird. So it's not the mental thing. It's not the mental thing against a CC alone. It is the major against the stage because it's not one team beat them up the so.
All right. Me see man
Sorry,
them
can
play
you interject?
Excelsior in me see the man them play Excelsior in All Island Cup there. And the man them have Excelsior lead Excelsior in a penalty shootout. And the last man if you go do is sitting up, get panic and the fool in the said way.
Well, that happened. That you can't kill it because that happened
But,
everywhere. On a big state,
but
big
Bridgeport
state
beating
World
it, you
Cup
know.
that happened. So
Bridgeport
so
beating in a flow cup, you know.
Hmm?
You must say Bridgeport when beating in a flow cup as well. You know.
Yeah. Remember so when I tell you we use that we drop out in the first round, 2 times we go. We go.
Yeah, man.
One time we go straight. One time we go semi, we go all the way to final. And
So
still go
this is
lose
what
against Clarendon College with one of the better team.
so this is what I am saying. This is what I am saying. Dinkel have the
Which
material.
which again I will blame the coach for that game they were there lose. Because you know say you have one forward, the forward match up and you go say you patch him up and I use it. And I use
when
one
you say
forward up there. Come
when you
on
say
now.
every time they go and lose these games, you seem to be blaming it on the coach Dalton.
No, but
Yeah,
in a
okay.
game against Clarendon, all right, look here, you have Mills match up. Everybody knows a Mills match up. And the next game, my friend, if them say, him man him trick. When I call the physio, say man ready for the game and the man come off match. How can I hinge you like that? Ready for your man go play 90 minutes with a game out there. When the man goes on the field, the man can have a turn with a ball and you have one forward to play out there. Come on. Can't work. Not in my coaching.
That
No
was
man.
Gary Mills, right? But down
Yeah,
line,
Gary
Gary
Mills.
Mills,
Yeah,
isn't it? Hmm.
yeah. Or if you have Gary Mills wanna play forward and the man of the fit to play forward. Come on, sense tell us you can't play one forward then. So I tell
Sorry,
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
When you have a close officer, show you a few people in the sleep.
All right. Let's 3 minutes.
Me tell you
Because
say
we don't know
no,
what you
if me come on, me I go dry out. You know.
Nah, man, the show nice, man. I that
Can you
show
know
really nice.
him know me stay enough for me come to go nice. Him know for me come to go nice.
no, the show, that's the truth. People, I'm telling you the truth. I'm looking at the analysis on YouTube, and so far we have 143 people view the show. Presently, a lot
Mm.
gone. Come
How
and
much
go,
you get?
come and go, come and go. We are 14 of us in it now, but I'm just saying 143 people view the show since the
How much
start of the show.
likes you get?
The people are not giving me likes, not just 18, man.
Eh, that
People
no
them
Yes,
not
so
nice.
like
no,
the show.
no. You like the show,
That not
Dalton?
help. Yeah man, they ask me come in man. That's supposed to
Man,
be
I
one
come
I
in and
third,
like
one
the
I
show, man.
fourth one do it.
Okay, sir. Okay. So, listen, let me tell you, I still enjoy no company. No matter if you don't like it, yes
Yeah
or
man.
no. As long as you come in, that's
How
good.
we I say with it
I
man?
know at some point, it will come. And people, I am saying this to you. I am really happy for the support that you people give me. The
You
show
want to
is
give credit
getting
to life,
better
man.
and better. And with
Yeah
your
man.
assistant, your support, it will always keep going. All right. What are the main
So,
Yeah
love
stakeholders?
man.
this show, sorry, man. Love this show,
Eh?
believe me.
Yeah
Go and
man,
do
a
it.
good
Let
show
me
man,
tell
a
you
good
that
show
one.
man.
And
A
one of
nice
the
show
things I
man.
don't want to talk about people, and somebody called me after here and tell me, say, boy, one thing with you, you are saying Lin, but you're not biased.
Yeah
No,
man.
no.
You have to be that in because
When I'm here,
you
when
something
I'm
there.
here,
Yeah.
trust me,
Yeah,
it's
you have
just
to
a
big
talk. It
yeah, you
doesn't
have to
I
you
see it. Yeah, man.
yeah.
Mr. Stewart knows me love me, Lin. And you know to Dalton, because every time Ding till I go
Yeah
against
man, me know
Dalton,
me know that but me always attack that you know the third.
but it's just a
Oh,
matter
sorry,
of
they do prediction for you give them for tomorrow already.
Yeah man,
tomorrow
we
game. Yeah,
do
man,
them
we do
already man.
prediction, man. Oh, your
Okay,
name come
okay,
in, your
okay.
name come in, you know.
Oh, and then
No,
there,
me
give
there.
him.
Nothing there.
Let's give a fast run. Give him a fast run,
All right,
Bunny.
give him a fast one
Yeah,
since
nothing no way predict. Because I never
listen
get to
there.
put in for me. Because I know say I
All
play
right, the
two
A
Irwin
games.
3
game
game tomorrow,
first.
no?
Yeah, the
3
Irwin
games tomorrow,
versus
yeah.
Tits. And the Irwin versus Tits. Moby on
What
the
me say?
show say 4-1 to Irwin. Dalton said 2-1 to Irwin. Mark said 2-1 to Irwin. Sadi says
Oh,
Tits 1-0.
Jaja.
Bimbos says Tits 2-1. And Mr. Stewart Comina says Tits 2-1. So three people say Tits are going, three say Irwin are
All
going.
right.
What you say?
Put me down for Stets. Stets
What? Give
3-1.
me score.
What I
All
said,
right,
Yeah,
3
man.
1?
Yeah, man. Me I go
He
with
3-1.
said
my
3
love,
1.
man.
All right,
Me watch
BB Coke.
Erwin 2 times. So me I
Mhm.
tell you that. Continue. When I spoil
BB
for
Coke
time.
versus Paul Bogle. Sadi say BB Coke 2-1. Moby say BB Coke 3-2. Mark
Okay.
say Paul Bogle 1-0. And Dalton say
Mark.
2 love to BB
Coke.
Coke. I think Stewart you had said 1-1, right?
Yes.
And Stewart say 1-1.
Mark a player on Paul Bogle. No, which team that? No center mass team that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they come good, but you can't predict what they might come with. But you say, true, it is an away game. I figure more or less that BB Cook could go win that game because it's an away game for Paul Bogle.
Oh,
They
so
know
a
about last
stats
year.
over stats this a play. This a play a stats.
No, man. I tell you, say
Okay.
a BB Coke at home.
A neutral
Yeah,
ground,
man.
you know.
Yeah, that means
It's okay.
that means it no matter how neutral going, but St. Thomas team I go travel far and BB Cook. Anyway, you take it
Oh,
out.
okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's what you
So
Because it's a
So
BB
yes,
Cook home game, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's a BB Cook home game, so
yeah.
BB Cook can go have the edge there for me. That's why I say
Yeah.
BB Cook 2 love.
All right.
Yeah, 2
Ranking.
love
Give
for
me your
me too.
score.
Me I follow Dalton. 2-0.
2 love BB
2-0 is
Coke.
smart. Yes,
All right.
man.
Marant Bay versus Glenmuir.
Oh God. Bloodbath.
Mobie, hold on, man. Mobie say 4-0 Glenmuir. Sadi say 1-1. 3-1. 3 love Mark say to Glenmuir.
Sorry, yes.
Dalton say 3-1. Stewart say 2-1 to Glenmuir. And
The
Chuck
York Oval is in a good condition. Let me tell you that. The York Oval is because we played tier 1 up there recently. So I know it is a good.
How the tier 1 competition when you finish? I don't even know. Don't not tell me nothing.
We lose 3-1 up there and we beat them at Iona and we draw Pani Astra turf up Oral Barrel 1-1.
So I'm not sure no chance. Talk to me now, ranking.
Yeah.
Glenmuir, Marant Bay. Glenmuir traveling to York.
More and be respectful, but me I predict on bloodbath. me I say, alright, since I up for them parish, me I give them, me I say 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah,
So no say
Give them one. That's the only difference.
Yeah,
That's the only difference. We give them one. We give them one. We give them
Ranking.
3-1.
Can I change my prediction? Change my prediction from 2-1 to 3-1.
No,
Me
sir.
I be
we not-
respectful.
All
Yeah,
right.
change.
Never change.
Yeah, man,
Never
you can
change.
change.
Yeah, you can share. Yeah, man, you can't share after I give no play yet.
Me I be
Ranking.
respectful. After them parish, so me I be respectful.
Ranking.
After me score. You laugh after me 1-1 score.
Well, ask ranking how good is Irwin.
Yeah, it's Irving. Yeah, that's Irving team.
How good
Is
is
it-
Irwin?
but I was thinking of, is that group is competitive. Who are the other teams in that group? Irving group. There. Who are the other teams?
Carmel.
All right.
Me
The
sum
other
up.
team-
Cornwall.
Cornwall,
Which was a Cornwall.
Malden.
Greenell.
Greenpan and St. James.
St. James and who is next one?
Greenpan.
Spot Valley.
I agree.
How much of them in that? A good amount of them in around 8 of them in that ground there.
Greenell and the
6 man.
No, man, I wouldn't be it because I told two come out right. So I think I will go with 6.
No, but you have a look. Eh?
No, if you don't have
16,
third place
yeah.
coming through, that means I'm going 16.
A 16.
Okay, 6 of them. 6 of them in there.
Dalton, you agree with me with that third place? So we're talking about the third place instead of using those teams that are in 18.
Yeah. Just like how you do the seeded thing, man. You have to pick out the team them that come out best. You have to beat the game where the team them play. You can't get some team edge over. Yeah.
Yes, some teams play more games than others, so it's not a level playing field. Level playing
So
field.
you end up some team will go get more points, some team will get more goal. You can't do it that way there.
Yes.
You have to find a next way to do
Average
it.
of games played.
Yes, I agree.
Average of games
Yeah.
played.
People.
Yeah,
People.
aggregate total way play. Aggregate,
People.
yeah.
Listen,
Makes
it's
sense.
2 minutes to 12. And so we have been going for 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Program nice.
Sure, nice, Ladi.
Just
Lad,
Yeah,
happy
man.
to
Lad,
encourage
lift up,
it
lift
yourself.
up back this panel for his show tomorrow night. Same
That's why.
panel to come back tomorrow night. Same
I,
panel.
What
yeah,
the
Come
man.
thing
back
I
when
and
they
come
just
back.
make
go
the
through
thing when make
prediction.
style?
Hold
The
on,
thing when
hold
make
on,
style the program there is not other thing.
hold on,
The thing
Dalton.
when make
Somebody was suggesting something about the panelists. For
Mhm.
tomorrow. What time comes that you're going to hear it? What time are you going to stream it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is 8:30.
8:30
Remember,
say. Okay.
man. Me a 1 hour ahead of only, you know.
So we are
Okay, I will try.
9:30.
I'll try. It's going to
Because
be the same
what,
2.5
Yeah, man,
hours.
try me.
I have a class this evening that runs from
Oh,
5:30
oh,
to
oh, so
8.
that's why.
So
All right.
by the time I finish the class and we pack up and we run, I will
Make
be.
sure you
But
did
that's
by
it.
Mr. Stewart.
But people,
We like
Dalton, make
that
tomorrow
sure you
team.
come on tomorrow, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
man, we
stay
like that
tuned.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
are
We
coming
like
I'll
that
try.
team, yeah.
I'll try. I'm
tomorrow.
going to make a concerted effort to be here tomorrow. I'll try.
Tomorrow night at the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we should have. I want to have. I've sent the invitation. We'll have Tafari Burton, coach of Edinalin, and
Good.
Yeah, we
Jermaine
want to hear from.
Thomas, coach of Magra. We just want to get a pre-match talk.
Oh, me can't miss
going
that
into
show, yeah, man. Me can't miss
Alright?
that show, yeah, man.
So look forward to the show tomorrow night at 8:30.
Me
At
like
9
that show
o'clock,
there. Come.
we will have you back here as the panelist. So that's where we'll be going
Me know what
tomorrow.
they there you dig them up, you know. That's why me like join your join. What there you dig them up, you know, man. I'm
All
fine
right,
them.
so
That's
yeah,
how it
man,
is.
most definitely. I was trying to get on Rambo Wedderburn and coach from Irwin, but I never get through. The Irwin coach responded to me that I'm matter of fact, it's through the manager. I never get the coach, and he said that he will allow him to call me. I never get the call, so hopefully that we'll have it for tomorrow night. More than likely.
All right. Yeah,
And
man.
I should also have 2 man in cup too, but not sure about that yet because of the nature of the
Yeah,
show. So
work
tomorrow
on them.
night will be another big show, hopefully, and hopefully you are back.
Big show tomorrow night. Big
All
show.
right. So big up on
I'll
yourself,
try
my
to be
people.
here.
And
I'll try
thank
to be
you
here.
very much for joining. Thank
All
you very
right,
much.
Mr. Sir, man.
Big up
But
yourself,
Bless
Dalton,
you.
Brooks.
I will talk to you off the year. I will talk to you maybe
Yes,
tomorrow.
sir, sure.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
All right,
big up
sure.
on
Link
yourself.
up.
All
All right.
right. So
Take care.
blessings, people.
Okay.
Blessings,
Yeah.
blessings.
Good
Maximum
night,
respect.
guys.
Panelist, big up.
So,
Big
All
up,
right.
panelist.
all right.
Yeah. Big up everybody. Cool.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself,
That's
guys.
a
Don't
good
know.
show.
Coming back tomorrow with a massive show.
Big bad show.
All right, people. I'm going to close the
Gentlemen.
live, but I'm still, the conversation.